going on, everybody? Uncomfortably Funny Podcast, by the way.
Yes.
Figured I'd get that out there right away because
Yeah.
Paul's a fucking moron.
I didn't know I was the one supposed to announce it.
No, I'm saying you're a moron for you thinking that people are going to think that it's a different show on our channel.
I don't know who it
On our channel.
People don't search my channel, though.
Oh, good. So that way all three of his fans will come and watch our show tonight.
Love the promotion. love the promotion.
Listen, cross promote. That's what we're supposed to be doing regardless. Show a little love for everybody we know and love.
Oh, constantly promote. I constantly promote other people's shows all the time.
You probably promote your own as well.
Well, you know, once he has more of them, he will.
I clicked something on my phone and everything you just said typed into my notepad.
Good.
It's about time. Now you might have something funny in there.
Yeah, exactly. -1 for Dave.
That's all right. I don't have a limit.
You have to go back to your other house if you get it free.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
You can't make the well, I know you don't.
No, the rules are for you, not for me.
You know how your rules work. It's -3 for me and 400 for you. So you don't have to go anywhere.
Well, I mean,
I've only won 399 times, Tracy. I'm not coming home.
like I wouldn't say that anyway. Like, yeah, Paul said I can.
Paul said, "Yeah, I'll get the call."
What did you say, Paul?
His wife called. Dude, listen to me. Ever since you ever met his wife?
No.
Right.
You just met me. Definitely didn't meet the
okay.
wife.
No, I didn't know if you crossed paths.
That would have been awkward.
His wife will
Yeah.
show you her tits on the phone. That's the first thing. But
Or anywhere else, or maybe
yeah,
just in person.
because she had a boob lift.
All right.
He talks about it in his act. Every time since they got together, they're both raging alcoholics. I'm like,
No, we're not.
Yeah, you definitely are.
I am not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
He found someone that drinks more than him. But anyway,
Look, you know what it is? She gets mad at me because I won't drink with her all the
but
time.
you definitely drink more now you're with her.
I started drinking more again, yes.
Yeah.
But I used to drink way more than that.
Did you? Oh, when you were at college and stuff? Or even more recently?
High school.
Okay.
I was a raging alcoholic
My
in high
point
school.
being, when they got together, the first thing out of my mouth was, "This is not going to end well." And I've said it in front of her 30 fucking times. I've said it on
At
the
least.
Yeah, I said it on the podcast. I've said it to him on the phone. I've said it to other people.
You said it to her on the phone.
Yeah. So one night, what was it, like 11 p.m.?
Give or take.
11 p.m. she calls me up. She was smashed, right?
No.
She wasn't?
No.
And she calls me up and goes, "Did you say what happened? What?" And I'm like, "What did Dave say?" He said, "Paul was right." And I'm like, "Fuck me." And she's like, "Did you say this is not gonna end well?" And I'm like, "I've said it to your fucking face 400 fucking times." Like, I literally read out everywhere I've said it because like she thinks I just said it at this point. She thinks I just said it to Dave, and then
No,
Dave,
that's all she remembered from our discussion that evening.
yeah. What were you guys fighting about?
I don't even remember. It was fucking something
Was
stupid.
that your first decent fight?
Sort of, but it wasn't like a real fight. She's like, I forget how it started. It was something stupid. She's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like,
It always is.
I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yes, I'm like, wow, you're feeling a little crazy today." I'm like, "Maybe Paul is right." It's like,
Yeah,
what?
that was the trigger right there. I'm the trigger in their relationship.
No, only when it comes to, when I can blame you. Son.
Yeah, you fucking threw me under the bus is what happened.
I didn't throw you under the bus. You admitted you said it. I didn't throw you under the bus. You know exactly what you said.
When I see Tracy fucking name on my caller ID, I'm like, is Dave dead?
No. You'll know.
Because I'll get texts from her. Like, she takes photos of the shows and stuff for us, and I'll get texts. And she texts me asking because she knows I can find the most horrific shit on the internet.
Yeah.
Like when the Paris Hilton thing came out, I knew where to go for the uncensored ones.
Right.
So she's like, "Can you get the Paris Hilton videos?" I'm like, I don't know. 10 seconds later, I'm sending them. So I'll get that from her. But I don't normally get calls.
He had that other website too.
Paul, stop talking about it.
No, but did you see the
Paul, stop
she
talking about it.
Love that.
Tracy, you know when we have nothing to talk about, you come up.
We have lots to talk about,
Yeah, I
but
know,
it's
we
just
do.
funnier
Yeah.
because we were just talking about other stuff, and this came up.
That's great.
So yeah,
Tracy, she's like me though. I'd write something like that, but I'd be loving the attention at the same exact time. So fucking O&A used to, O&A used to shut on me for days, and everybody else was like, "You gonna kill yourself?" And I'm like, "Dude, this is the funniest fucking thing." I got fucking Patricia Hill shit on me. I mean, come on. No, you don't get
I have a sense of humor. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. You know. And the perks I got, you know, the payback, like I got to go backstage with fucking crazy names.
Yeah.
I hung out with Patrice for weeks, watching him write a set. And asshole Paul didn't do comedy for 10 more years, which is dumb. But you know, if I had a time machine,
Thank
I would have
God.
started 10 years earlier. Should have, because fucking even Norton said to me, "Why haven't
You wouldn't have
started?"
met me though.
So yes, to go back in time in 10
Right.
years and fix that. So you know,
No, 'cause even less people would like you.
It's also a sign, though, I think, because I got 2 years in October, and then you know I'm having fun, and I always said, man, what if I did this 20 years ago? Because I'm 48, but
Right.
But maybe you haven't gone through enough in your life.
when did you meet your girl? How old were you?
Oh, my wife?
Well, either that or the one you're fucking on the side of the
Okay. Well, for my wife, we're gonna be married 20 years. So I would say.
So I'm just trying to figure out if you'd have started
22
20
years
years ago, would you?
Oh,
Would you and your wife? Like my wife, I mean, I met her fucking 30-something years ago. So
Right.
she doesn't put up with a lot of the shit, you know. Now she's not really into the comedy stuff
Right.
or anything that I enjoy. Really.
No, rephrase that. She's very into you not being around the house.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, this is the argument in my house. Oh God, can't you go out? Go the fuck out. Can't you? Have you got something else to do? And then I leave.
Right.
10 minutes from the house. When are you coming back? Our TV show's on.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh wow. She's very supportive. My wife. My wife is very supportive.
Well, she come. My wife won't come to a lot of gigs. She only comes up every 3 in fucking 9 years.
Oh wow.
I'm very careful. It's like the show we did on Saturday would have been a good choice to bring her.
Yes.
It would have. Yeah, that was good. I've
But
never.
what was she doing?
It was my
Anything but
my
going to
granddaughter's birthday party.
That's why. Yeah. That
But,
makes more sense.
but if that wasn't going on,
She wouldn't have came anyway.
but I left the house at 5. She got home at 4:20, and I said, "Do you want to go?" And then she just didn't, get ready or nothing.
Yeah.
She was like, it's just another fucking. She's never had anything negative to say about me, my actual
Right.
stand-up when she's come. She's like shared videos when she's been out with me, but she's
Right.
just not. See, I used to have a podcast I did for like, what was it, like 2010, 2016?
That's when I met you.
Yeah, when he came down for that. And we were interviewing, I had some really good names on there. Like, I'm friends with Matt Eisman, the guy from Cheetahs. I had tons of porn stars on, people from 90 Day Fiance, all these people. And then when I started to get into the stand-up, it turned into a lot more about comedy, and she wasn't
Right.
into it. And then
Yeah.
she got.
Well, no, she started shying away before that because it was every episode was like the two of you arguing. Like,
There's one episode where 5 minutes till the end, I start going on and on about how she blew a black dude, which has been on O&A. It's not a secret story. And so we said goodbye. I left the mics on, and we just fucking went off for like another 20 minutes. And then when all the fucking woke shit started up, I'm figuring, there's language in probably every episode that I don't really want to be out there anymore.
Yeah.
So I took all the episodes down, but I edited all the interviews with celebrities and I put them up.
Oh,
I
okay.
knew that they wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had some dude on Twitter offer me $200 for a copy of a fight episode.
yeah,
He said
I remember that.
it was he's still going.
I believe it.
Yeah, he wants to. And a friend of mine that was one of the guys that was on the show a lot.
Yeah.
He plays clips of that fight episode on his podcast.
That's the black guy.
No, Gully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has like a file of all different fights of ours, and he knows not to fucking post,
Look, he also knows to instigate. He used to call it instigate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember the first thing that started the whole thing off, and it was, being married was the first thing that started it off.
Right.
But I would never open the pool until late,
Okay.
and everybody in the family was all pissed, but they would never pay any money towards the fucking electric bill. So I'd be like, I've been opening it second week of July, and she's like, the fuck, I want to open. Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day this first?
Memorial Day.
Yeah, so she wants to open the week before Memorial Day. Was that May?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she wants to open then, and then it'll
Well,
get
that's
to.
normally what people do.
But I'm like, this thing costs.
Normal.
For normal people,
Dude,
yeah.
this thing cost me about $100 a week just in electric.
Oh right.
Because it's a big pool. So if I can put it off a week, I'm putting it off a week. So the running joke would be, fucking Gully would call up and go, yeah, hey Denise, you pull open the pool yet? And that would be the fucking handguns would come out and every fucking dick. That was just one. There's a few people that called the show. Dave knows that literally knew how to start a fight.
I never tried to start a fight with you guys.
I'm not saying you did, but I'm saying you've been there when random people.
Oh yeah. No, I remember being on a couple times. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I gotta get going. I'm like, this is getting too weird for me. There were times I was just calling and I didn't even go down. I'm like, yeah, I gotta hang up now.
Second ever episode, they were doing shots. Not him. I feel how I met him. They were doing shots of, I want to say tequila or Jägermeister or Rumpelmans, one of them. And my wife is like not into any of the podcasty comedy shit. Dude, half an hour into the episode, she was at my hall, laying on the floor, puking into a bucket. And I ran a camera and a mic out.
Of course you did. and still not sure why she hates him.
But that wasn't the best episode of her. The best episode was her. I was interviewing Kurt. What's his fucking name?
Kurt Metzger.
Kurt Metzger.
That was a good one.
And two things went wrong. The first thing that went wrong.
You were on it.
Yeah, there is that. That's the third thing. The first thing that went wrong was I was sharing video of him, and when he called, his phone number came up on the fucking live stream. So there was that. And I thought I caught it quick enough.
Sure.
Right? So I'm not worried about it. And then she had just had knee replacements done, and somehow she hooked her foot under the seat and dislocated her knee. And she was freaking out, and it was hurting and all this other shit. And I'm like, this was the day after Metzger nearly got cancelled for the Amy Schumer thing. Remember there was a whole thing with him? Yeah, it was the next day.
Wow.
Because I know what these guys from O&A. So it was that I was doing that interview, and I'm telling her to shut the fuck up, and she's telling me to call 911. And I'm like muting her and shit, and I'm still trying to do the interview, and she's like,
she's in pain on the floor because she fell because she just had knee surgery.
Yeah, literally just had
and Mr. Sensitivity is like, shut up! I'm interviewing somebody. Fuck you.
I'm like, this is our fucking big get for the fucking month. You know what I mean? So then when Kurt hangs up, 911, they come in and they pick her up not on the. Obviously, you can't bring the stretcher up.
Yeah.
But you can bring that blue chair. Yellow chair. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so they wheel her out. They wheel her out of the podcast studio. So I dial into the fucking. It wasn't StreamYard at the time. It was Was it Ustream, right?
Ustream. Yeah.
I dial in with my.
Was
phone.
it Ustream or
It's got to be Ustream for that long ago.
Oh yeah,
that gotta be.
Yeah.
So I'm live streaming her into the ambulance.
Oh, she must have loved that.
Oh, it's still there's a highlight reel still on YouTube. And then I'm videoing her at the fucking hospital with a fucking knee looking like fucking big lump on it where it's dislocated.
Yeah.
And the worst part was, I learned that day that if you put your ankle, if you have a bed that has like a bit on the end like this, you know what I'm talking about? If you put your ankle on that and you just push down on your knee, that relocates, push it right back in. But it cost me fucking $12 grand to learn that at the hospital. So I'm in the hospital, she's screaming, Metzger calls me. He's like, yeah, my phone number's on the live stream. One of my fucking friends just called me. Sorry, a fan of mine just called me and said, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, fuck. So
That's like some E-Rock shit right there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is.
So here's the vapor. So the first thing I did is I made it unlisted on YouTube, right? And I forgot, because this will kind of, I should know.
Yeah.
That when it's unlisted, if you link to it on a webpage, it still works.
Oh.
Because the link still works, you just got to give it to someone, right?
Yeah.
So I had it linked on our fucking podcast page. So it made no difference when I made it unlisted. It made no difference. People could still see it.
How long was it on for?
3-4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I just took it offline. Then I edited it. I went home and I edited it. You know, but that was like, it's 4 a.m. I got out of the hospital. And I'm like, she's like, what the fuck? I'm going back in the podcast studio after she's just been in the ER for 8 hours. I'm like, I gotta fix a faux pas. Faux pas that I fucking, you know.
That's a pretty big fuck up right there.
Yeah, you know.
Luckily, only one person. I mean, I don't know how many people have his number.
Only one person.
One person caught it.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Probably other people got the number, but like,
I'm sure they did. But he never changed his number.
which is a good thing, sort of.
Why is Robert Steven commenting?
Hey, buddy.
Robert, we would have invited you here, but this is an old house and the floor probably can't put up with it. And
I can only go by what he says. Being I never met you.
Well, their podcast is
we have the better looking co-host here anyway.
Their Three Mics podcast is actually Robert Steven and him. So that's just
no,
it's two. Robert's two people. So it's actually 3.5.
3.5 men.
What about you now? Does your wife support your shows?
Yeah,
she's everything. Yeah.
She's very supportive.
That's great. Does she give you? So my wife,
wait, we were talking about Betty's before. Speaking of Betty's,
yeah.
She's like, all right, honey, you going to Betty's? Have a good time at the strip club. Take care.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Ironically, though, to that, Dave has been in some movies that are like B movies that
Right.
have a lot of tits in them.
Sure.
And I found a bunch of them, and I gave them to Dave because he's never managed to find them. And I
But,
gave
before,
them.
but wait, before that is when it happened. I know the incident you're talking about. And I was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, Paul's getting me, I'm like, I can only show you the trailer, but like, Paul's getting me the actual copies.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, cool. She's like, let me see. I'm like, all right. And I put on the first trailer. And the name of the movie was The Bravengers.
The Brown Vengeance?
Yes. The Revenge of Bolstron. So
How long?
she got literally within the first like 5 seconds. She's like, all right, what the fuck are you doing? Turn this shit off now. What is wrong with you?
So it's okay to go to the strip club, but not to see your husband in a. Did you touch any boobs in any of those movies? Probably
No.
not, right? They were
No.
just like Porky's movies where they were just
Yeah,
girls
they
running
just happened
around,
to be
right?
there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did you
You know,
watch?
it was like the 80s where there was just sets of tits everywhere for no reason.
Sure.
Except this was 1990. What year was these movies?
Like,
2000s.
yeah, it was like 2010.
This is one of the only guys still doing the booby movies. Remember how, like you said, in the 80s, Porky's all had tits in,
Yeah.
but now Hollywood's scared.
So
So once in a while, you see a movie come out where they just do it anyway, and you're like,
Yeah.
"This is fucking great."
Oh yeah.
But I remember I had a video store in the 80s in England, and the whole comedy section was fucking jokes and tips. That's literally Porky's, Revenge of the Nerds, the original one, not the
Oh.
fucking 8 remakes,
Yeah.
But that stuff was fun. I just watched the other day, Last American Virgin. Remember that one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that, and then I learned that was a remake of I want to say Jewish or Turkish. These other movies. There were 7 other movies that this Last American Virgin was an American remake of.
Oh, okay.
But they're in English, but
Right.
they have accents. They're good movies. They're just like B movies
Wait, are
made
they
in a
good
foreign
movies?
country, but they're in English because they knew they could sell more copies if they put it in fucking English.
I can say I rewatched Porky's 3 months ago.
Not as good.
It still holds up for me.
I'm not saying it
Second one
does.
doesn't,
It
right?
was a different time. Yeah,
Second one
doesn't.
doesn't.
But does it hold up for nostalgic reasons, or does it just hold up?
Nostalgic reasons. For me.
Right.
'Cause
It,
I
like
remember the first
outside
time.
of the nostalgia, I'm like, all right, it's not as fun as I remember. Like I mean, like within the last year, I rewatched Toxic Avenger,
Okay.
and I'm like, awesome. I'm like, so
The new one suck cock.
well, I'm not talking about the new one, but we're sitting there.
You remember where you were when you first saw it? When you
I
realized-
was with my friends in high school. We'd rent movies from the video store,
Yep.
and then we'd go home and we'd go to my house because I had the room. My parents didn't get home from work for a while.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, so we'd be hanging out there looking at tits and stuff. I'm like, yes, and I forgot how much nudity was in Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't. So like I remember when my son was like in middle school. I'm like, dude, I got a fun one for you to watch because I remember the silliness of it.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, oh yeah. Then I'm like, yeah, I forgot there was this many tits in it. Sorry about that, kid.
Like,
How much of it did he get to see before he cut him off? I mean, was it like there was a pair of tits you ran for the TV?
No, it was like 20 minutes. I'm like, all
So you
right.
saw enough tits anyway.
Right.
I
I'm
was
like, all right,
so-
this is way too much. I'm like, so I had to stop. I'm like, listen. I'm like, when you're in high school, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't, like,
Yeah.
I'm not asking for much. I'm like, when you're in high school, you can look it up.
Well,
And he has the internet. He could
Yeah.
probably
You can
find
watch
that on his own.
animals fuck people.
Well, we could always do that. We
Yeah.
didn't need the internet for that.
Right.
I remember when I was younger, me and my friend Sean, we would like he would sleep over. I remember on Friday nights.
I talk each other. What year was it? 2000? No, Skinemax.
Like
This
2000.
is-
Lady Shatterly.
Yeah.
Oh, like, this is the best.
They tried to do that in England. 'Cause England, like hardcore porn was illegal until we joined the European Union, and then they said you could have everything. All of a sudden, they changed.
Oh,
But we had
it was a whole
these
thing.
movies, kind of like Lady Shatterly's Lover on Channel 4, which is a terrestrial channel,
Yeah.
and it would be 11 o'clock at night, and they had this weird thing where a red triangle, like a fucking yield emblem, would come up in the corner 20 seconds before tits were coming. So it wasn't like they warned you of the whole movie. They,
Right.
you know, you'd be like paying no attention because the story in those movies is
Sure.
fucking shit. Who cares? And you just see triangles there. Got tits are coming. But yeah, anyway. So in England,
So you fast forward to the triangle.
yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
In England, there's no such thing as an R rating. It's 18. You're not legally supposed to let anyone under 18 watch it. You can't like
Okay.
rent a movie and show your kids legally, but everyone does.
Right.
Over here, you got R rated where you're allowed to. The parent decides if they can watch it. So technically, you
Yeah,
can't get in
freedom.
trouble.
We fought for that
So I'm
shit.
saying you
Yeah.
can't. In America, you can't get in trouble for showing a kid fucking Porky. You know what I mean? It's your
Right.
choice as a parent. Where in
Yeah,
England,
I agree.
you can probably get in the shit. I don't think anyone ever had. If they show, I know people show their kids hardcore porn and get in trouble. You know, because someone.
Well,
complained.
first of all, what weirdos doing that with their kid? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, talking of doing stuff with your kid. So normally we did a show on Saturday at Red Bank at the
Yeah.
base. Fucking great show. Our good friend Shay Farrell, you know him? You know him?
I don't
He showed up just to hang out with us, and then we flipped him into the show. He did the only joke that crossed the line out of the whole night, and I tried really hard, but he did this one ad lib. Do you remember in the middle of his impressions? He did this one thing, and I cringed.
Oh, well, yeah.
You don't remember? So he does this bit where he wants to do impressions of celebrities in Forrest Gump, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a list. Dave on his phone has a list of random shit we shout out just to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I shout out Jared from Subway, which I've done before,
Okay.
and he goes,
And he doesn't.
no, he goes like this. He goes, I didn't know you were 14.
Oh.
And I'm sitting there going,
Yeah, but the crowd that wasn't as
no,
bad.
the crowd didn't have a problem. Because he's not a dirty comic. He's funny.
But the thing is,
It just caught me off guard for a second.
Well-
Yeah.
but you know why that works when he does that? Even if
I've
he
never
does-
seen him do that before.
Well, no, but so the only time he'll do something like that is when he's doing that bit. Like he won't.
Oh, no.
I'm saying he won't ad lib something that's like horrible unless it's that part, because that's when it's kind of his closing thing. So, because at that point he's already won over the crowd. So if you already won over the crowd and they're fucking loving you,
I agree.
you could get away with murder on stage.
Yeah.
That show was great. It took. That's the list of names. Not read them
And the stuff that's, I have arrows next to it. You know, the lines next to it we've done already.
because we always does that bit like right before the headline.
Right.
As a host, so he's telling me names the other day, and I'm sitting there going, I don't know if they're just like obscure names or I just don't know them because I don't know like,
Both.
He what was the name you told me?
Fatty Arbuckle.
I know the name, but I don't know who it is.
He was an actor 100 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And he's speaking of the Jared, because that's why I said it, because of the Jared from Subway.
Yeah, because that's what I always shout.
No. So, Fatty Arbuckle got in trouble for similar accusations.
Oh, he did really?
100 years ago. And we weren't woke back then.
Right.
You had W.C. Fields talking about boiling children for fun.
You know what's? I don't want to say funny because it's not funny, but what's interesting about it is anyone who gets in trouble for like kid stuff, the running joke is they fucked a kid, right? That's always the joke. But Jared paid his neighbor to record his daughter's kids in the bathroom.
Wow.
And Jared would get the videos from his neighbor.
Is he
The
still
kid-
in prison?
I think so.
He has
Oh.
to be. Jared?
Jared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who was telling me that? I forget where,
So he never-
no, I was watching something on YouTube like a week or two ago, and there was a dude that was on. He was like, when I was in jail, fucking Jared was down in the same tier as me. Like he was, I'm like, I got to hear this fucking interview.
Yeah, of course.
And he was just like that was like literally part of the name on it. He's like, yeah, what happened with Jared from Subway in the jail cell?
Oh God, I had a guy on my podcast. Why can't I remember? His name was something Nick. That was his real name, Nigg.
Sure.
And his claim to fame was he broke the nose of someone who I can't fucking remember, and it wasn't Jared. It was another one of them. But he broke he was a pedophile, and he punched the guy. And I gotta fucking look it up now.
All right.
It was a big name. That was his claim to fame. No one
R.
knew who
Kelly?
this guy was.
You're gonna ruin the show with this.
All right, keep going.
All right, so in
Yeah.
1921, he was accused of a brutal rape and manslaughter that triggered Hollywood's most notorious public scandals.
It was Jared Fogle.
Oh, see,
He
there you
broke
go.
Jared Fogle's nose in jail.
So it was Jared.
Yeah, I didn't.
You went through all of that for the guy you said it wasn't.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I want facts. It's very important to have facts.
And it's funny too because I remember watching the documentary about Jared, and he was so nice, and everybody loved him, and he was getting booked on all these fundraisers and all that, and then you just like.
Well, then they started having to do all these children's charities for no reason.
Well, in England we had fucking Jimmy Savile and fucking all these other big name huge celebrities in England on kid shows that were fucking all the kids. But Jared, he tried to be clever. You know how he tried to be clever. He didn't go out and like really fuck the kids he was hanging out with like some of these people do.
Right.
He called it. He hooked up with his neighbor who might have been his agent or some connection.
Sure.
And he's like, can you put a camera in your bathroom? You're having a kids party. And Jared would go to the kids parties and like make notes of who was there supposedly, and then the dude would be like, all right, I'll get you that video.
That's crazy.
So Jared probably thought he was being clever by just paying his neighbor.
Sure.
But I don't remember how it happened. It might have been like a laptop went in for service or something where the neighbor got caught.
Wow.
And of course the neighbor's like, I don't want to go to jail very long. How about I give you a celebrity?
Yeah.
And the cops probably said, no problem. Who you got?
Yeah, of course.
I got Jared from Subway. And you go, get the fuck. Can you imagine that first interview when he says, I was making the videos for Jared from Subway. Can you fucking imagine?
Wait, which videos? For the commercials or for his personal collection?
No,
Right.
no, the fucking. It's funny. I don't understand. If you're that level of celebrity, and you still fucking.
Yeah,
I guess you have that itch. Is it the itch? Is that what it is, Dave? You have the itch. You still think you're gonna get away with,
Yeah.
and you don't realize that there's fucking a million people looking at you. You've only got to fuck up in front of one of them.
The entitlement, like the power.
Well, look at Epstein. He got away with that for fucking years and years and years, and all the people around him were fucking hiding it. I don't care what anyone says. They were all fucking.
What do you mean he got away with it?
For years and years and years.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
what I'm saying is, everybody. There's
He died over it. I don't know about
thousands of A-list people fucking knew what was going on, you know, and every one of them's praying that they don't come out in those fucking documents.
I love that the surveillance was not working when he died.
Dude, every fucking murder on like
It
fucking
wasn't working for him.
the
Yeah.
first 48, every
Love that.
murder, the guy across the street's cameras. Oh, I forgot to put the battery.
Yeah. Love that.
You know they will work.
By the way, Paul, PJ loves your Pride shirt,
Yes, he's welcome.
and Anthony says England's full of queers.
No, he says and England are queers.
Same thing.
England's a country though. So he's literally calling a country queer. Dave, you got. I like how Angie writes England are queers and then says Dave checks your text because you know he's texting something he won't write on Facebook.
No, he did. That was before that.
Oh, okay.
He was looking for the thing to log on. That's all.
when is and it's going to be in Jersey? Is it going to be, or he's just
I don't know.
he's just done with this state forever?
Well, he's definitely done with this state forever,
Yeah.
but we don't know if he wants to, you know.
The reason I wore this shirt is I really do like this shirt. I've worn it on stage once. I'm not sure if it's really a shirt for wearing on stage for comedy. I don't give a shit. My daughter wore it. It's a Bucky shirt. My daughter lived in Texas for a while. I got me a Bucky shirt. But the reason I put it on today was I was buying a laptop of a dude on fucking Marketplace
Right.
for my grandkid, and you know I'm trying to think how he can find me easily. It was at the Airport Plaza, which is on 35, 36, you know, like one of the strip malls.
Yeah.
But you know, by Anthony's whole place.
Yeah. Oh, is that what? Okay. But you know, I said, you know, I'm going to put this shirt on because then they're going to find me like 2 fucking seconds. I'm like blatantly obvious.
Oh.
With a fucking tie-dye shirt on. You know what I mean?
Easily.
Yeah, definitely.
I honestly, I'm not like a tie-dye guy, but I like this shirt. I think it's cool.
I don't get the whole thing.
Do you like this shirt though?
Tie-dye.
Forget about the fact that it's a tie-dye shirt.
The fact that you got it from your daughter, that changes everything. What does it say on it?
Bucky's, you know the Bucky's
Oh,
rest stop shirt?
okay.
Everybody loves Bucky.
You know what's funny is I have a Bucky shirt and 2
Yeah.
Bucky's cups, and she has nothing, and she lived there 2 years. And I found a Bucky's cup at Goodwill like a few weeks ago, and it's a tie-dye. Like it's kind of weird. It's not round. It's like a square.
Okay.
It's like a really cool looking thing. I got that, and there's another one literally the same shape, but it's fucking SpongeBob.
Oh, right on.
So I got a rectangular SpongeBob cup, and they're really cool. I'm never gonna use them. I'm putting on the shelf. You know, and she's like, "I want that fucking cup." You didn't.
Right, hold on,
Texas.
Paul. Hello, caller.
There you
Could you
are.
hear us?
I can hear you.
I can barely hear you.
You faggots hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
That's much better, but not good.
You can try and turn them up right below the red wire. Below the red wire at the top.
Prolapse maker.
That one. There you go. Let him smoke.
There we go. That should work better. Try that. Hello, Pink Sock.
You're breaking up, man. You must have wired that network you're on, you fucking loser.
Maker prolapse right now.
He wires network. Make fun of his network where you can.
He prolapsed the wire just now. Where are you right now? Besides in the truck.
There we go. All right, so it isn't us. It's him.
Right.
You know what's funny is where that froze? If the next frame would have been him doing a high Hitler salute. You knew the arm was here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But StreamYard, did you just close StreamYard? Oh, no.
No.
You didn't. Okay. Even StreamYard said we're not having any of that. Do you remember, I did a show Reds in
Okay.
Reds. Where's it? Karlstad?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reds in Karlstad. And I pointed at something, and someone got a picture of me doing this, and then I had to deal with fucking 4.
No, you actually were going like this.
Yeah.
Because it was the opposite angle, and all you could see is the finger
Yeah.
sticking out. So it looks like he's doing this.
So I
As I'm doing it on
4.5
stream.
days on Facebook of fucking
No way.
300 people telling me I'm a Nazi.
Wow.
because it looked from the wrong angle. It looked like I was doing the Nazi salute, but I wasn't. I was fucking.
Looked
literally-
like.
Yeah, it looked like But that guy, the one who's gonna be back on probably if he ever fucking finds a connection in Texas for a reason.
Right.
Thank God you're famous and I'm not because I had a guest, a surprise guest spot at a club, and I was so excited. And when I did my set, I go, "Woo!" I went like that. I was just like in the moment.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
But if you did that, you're okay.
yeah, I was like,
It's,
"Woo!"
it's
let's
when
go.
it's when you move your
Yeah.
arm down to
When
like
your
a
arm
45-degree angle, like that. So, someone take a picture of that frame of this video, please,
Negative.
and make it the next logo for a shitty podcast.
His next episode will be.
That's what we know, right?
You gonna have Stana on for that show?
I don't know about that.
I like that you go like this. You know, in AI, you can probably.
Oh yeah. You know what's so funny about AI? They will not let you. They will not let you touch Taylor Swift. You are not allowed.
I know.
Oh,
you can do
so-
Pee Wee Herman. You can do anybody. You cannot touch Taylor Swift.
We'll go to a different AI. This is a different one.
I don't know. That's a tricky one because I try and make it me.
So I work in computer security, and
Yeah.
4 different AIs have hacked other companies without them, the company knowing.
Right.
Because there was a really famous one recently. There's a scoring system of how good AI is at security, right?
Okay.
So OpenAI developed a system that would mess around with your software and tell you if there's any security. So what this thing did is it couldn't figure out how to get into the software.
Okay.
So it said, I'm going to go find the company that does the scoring and I'm going to hack them.
That's great.
So it went off on the internet, hacked 4 companies to get like stepping stones,
Sure.
and broke into the company that does the score and stole how to get a better score. So instead of doing the hack, it cheated. And that turned out that was the 4th time 4 different AI security things. They call it sandboxing, where it's in a system where you can't get out.
Right.
Sure.
4 different AIs at 4 different companies, including one Chinese one,
Right.
found a way out of the sandbox and got out on the internet and hacked some company. So these systems can. People are penetration testing. They call it when you try.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
Has to be
Mr. Prolapse
I know
does.
exactly. But,
Penetration testing.
you can hit a button and 10 minutes later you're into anyone. You, literally, penetration, that was
You're right there.
I did it for you. But
Technology is
I'm saying is those people that do that are out of a job, right?
Sure, I would imagine
There's a
so.
piece of software now that can any company. It's going to get to the point where companies like mine are going to pay and just let AI go apeshit.
That's great.
The problem is controlling what it does. Because like that one company that got broke into did the scoring, this thing went out on the internet, found some old usernames and passwords,
Right.
got into 4 other companies, and then stepping stoned around. So they actually broke into 5 places on its way
to go
getting in.
Yeah.
So you how do you control that? If I say your job, we want to break into your job,
Yeah.
and like the old school used to be, we'd find a supplier for you
Sure.
because the supplier would have a connection to you somehow,
Right.
and the supplier would have weak security. And then 2 or 3 times I know of, it's been the HVAC company.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they have remote access to fuck with like you call it, my AC's not working in a big building.
of course.
They dial in and they're like, oh, this and that. So they have a login to our network. So they instead of breaking into my company, they break into the HVAC and they find out the same login for every one of their customers. So they can get into 500 people with the same password. So yeah,
Doesn't that scare you in terms of technology, like
Yeah.
where we're at today?
We're all screwed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know if we're going to be around when.
Speaking of though, that's what the penetrator's doing is
Yeah.
putting up AI data centers.
Oh.
Yeah, of course he is.
There you go.
Yeah, but when what's the word about when AI becomes self-knowing and
Sentient.
sentient? It means
There's another word they use too, but
Sentient's
that's the
the one.
easiest one.
yeah.
No,
it's,
I'm not sure if
it's
that was
when
what you
AI
meant.
becomes independent and has a force of its own.
Right.
Terminator stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's remember when the Terminator,
Yeah.
Terminator was working for the bad
Yeah.
AI.
When it's self-aware
Yeah.
and shit like that. No, there's like another term I recently heard. I'm like,
They have codes.
I think that's like the new term.
They have code in the AI now that stops that happening.
Right.
But how
Only
long?
for now.
But how long before that AI figures out how to disable its own shit? It's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be while we're alive,
Right.
but the way it's going, it could be.
No, it will. It will. Like we may not be using it because we're going to be old and decrepit in like 10 years, but it's fucking done.
The only way they're gonna get away with developing all this stuff is to have a building like he's talking about, a data center, but no connections to the outside world at all. So this thing can fuck around inside the building and do whatever. We can sit and watch the craziness it's doing, but it has no connection.
then the government kicks in, and you're going to be on some kind of list, Dave. Like,
Yeah.
like they want to get rid of you. They're
Not
gonna
again.
Already
frame
on the
you.
list.
Yeah, I'm on several already.
Nice.
They're going to frame you for something, and it's going to look exactly like you.
I'm on so many lists, I get a mailer.
That's insane.
Yeah. Here's the funny one.
No, I get the email like, hey, you're no longer on this list.
The running joke in computer security is the only secure computer is one in a closet with no connections and it's unplugged.
True.
That's literally the only secure computer. And then they went on to say it's plugged in, but there's no connection.
Right.
There's no Wi-Fi connection. There's no network cable.
Nothing
So
to go
they had a challenge. I don't know if it was one of the AI companies. I think it was. It was just like a challenge in the university. How can you get data from this computer
do. Wow.
to another computer when it's not plugged into nothing? And this guy, what he did is, I think he took a USB stick. He put a program in on it.
Probably
He dropped it.
on fucking YouTube and they figured it out.
No, definitely not. It's definitely more high tech than that. But he managed to get them to plug this USB stick into the computer,
Right.
and then it started doing tones on the speaker. Remember old modem tones?
Yup.
Yeah.
The speaker of the computer was doing these modem tones, and the computer over here was listening to the modem tones, and data was going across through sound.
Oh my god.
So there's no wire. They call it air gap. There's
Right.
no fucking connection. So the guy figured out how to get data out of the computer using the computer speaker.
Paul knows a lot, Dave.
Yeah, I do.
Does that scare you? Paul knows a lot about this
No.
world.
And I still lost my
Really?
Facebook account. That's the fucked up part. Yeah.
Meanwhile, he just got hacked and can't get on Facebook ever again.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Well,
not sure how much I can trust him with that, is all I'm saying.
right?
That's funny.
Fucking Asians. But yeah.
I had I was telling you last time that I went to LA and then I got a new phone, and the day before I left for LA, I went to transfer everything into my new phone. But then when I went out there I couldn't get into my Instagram, and I had like things set up. I could not get into my Instagram.
I had that happen. I went to my job,
Yeah,
and my job's internet connection is in like Virginia.
sure.
So I hit the Wi-Fi at my job, and my Instagram was coming out in Virginia
Right.
and New Jersey at the same time.
Yeah.
And they locked my fucking Instagram. And this is right after my Facebook was shit. And I'm like,
That's
fuck me.
exactly what happened to me. I was
Yeah.
trying to log in
Yeah.
in LA. I told my wife that my wife's trying to log in New Jersey.
Oh, that's what triggered it right there.
Triggered it right there, so I got locked out.
Yep.
The only way to get help through Facebook
No, they suck.
is if you sign up for Meta.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then somebody actually calls
That's
you.
how I thought I was going to survive that Facebook ban. I
Yeah.
signed up
But
for Meta.
that's how they're going to get you to start paying for everything.
No, but I did, and they
Yeah.
still kicked my account off after that.
Well, yeah, that's because you're.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I really hate though is getting a new phone. Even though it's your
Awful.
phone's old and it's like shitty,
Yup.
but it's like every app. Like I have apps on my phone that I know you are probably not in the app store anymore.
Yup.
True.
100%.
Because when
Yeah, but how many of them do you actually use, though?
I go through my phone all the time and find
Like, I
10
find-
apps I don't need and just delete them. Yeah.
I finally got rid of Tumblr.
Is that thing still?
I think so. I don't know.
No, I stopped looking at that when they got kicked all the porn off. Remember I had all the porn for the longest time?
I stopped before that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Tumblr had like Tumblrs for like different kinds of like weird amateur stuff, like
Sure.
crazy fucking stuff.
No, I used to. So I only started using Tumblr like 15, 20 years ago when whatever it
Only
was.
15, 20 years.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I wasn't here for all that new shit. I was watching. They had this one series of GIFs where it was like just Batman and Robin running, and would have the most horrific fucking meme fucking sayings.
Yeah,
I'm
of
like,
course.
all right, I gotta watch. I came mostly for that. And then I started seeing some other stuff. I'm like, all right, this is cool. This is
Yeah.
cool. And I'm like,
You on-
all right.
was it
And I
Vine?
got bored.
Were you on Vine?
I was on Vine.
The best thing on Vine was that British guy that was in traffic. Did you ever see that one with the British
No.
guy? I can't remember.
I
his
don't watch
fucking name.
British
He's
people.
on YouTube now, but he would literally be in his truck. He was like a garbage truck driver or on the team of the car,
Yeah.
and you'd see him talking. And he's like, I got to get to London. And he turned the camera. The British people don't know how to fucking drive. And he had like, it was one of the top 5 on fucking Vine.
Oh,
he
yeah?
would just flip out of the traffic in England the whole time.
Wow.
Have you seen what they're doing on Instagram now? I don't know if you've seen this. You might have. So these scammers, what they're doing is they're downloading very popular like girls' Instagram accounts
Okay.
and recreating accounts with like one letter spelled different and putting all the pictures back up.
Oh yeah.
And you'll look at it in like 2 E's instead of 1 and that shit. So they're doing that a lot. But now the latest one they're doing, and I don't know how they're keeping up with this, is they're doing this thing where they flash their tits or their pussy for like a second.
Oh,
Have you
really?
seen those ones? Yeah, the girl will be like this, and then she'll go ding, and it's
Yeah.
The
like
actual people, or
they're finding these people on OnlyFans
Oh, okay.
and using the videos. Yeah,
Okay.
they're not AI. Because
no. The reason I'm
if
asking.
they were AI, that fat chick's pussy would not have looked like that.
No. No, there's other shit that's going on that like they allow more nudity if you're a fitness model.
Oh, and pregnant
Yes.
people.
If you say fitness,
Yes.
like here, I'm here for fitness, and you're literally just showing your tits and your bush,
Yes.
they're letting
I
it
tell
go.
you now, is this mine? Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet if I go on my Instagram right now, I guarantee within the first 5 on my feed is some chick flashing a fucking gags.
Not me.
You
You know what's gonna come up when you when my
Well, the
Instagram
problem is
comes
I
on?
follow him.
No, when I go, I'm just talking. What about the explore page? That's where you really know what they're trying to
I
get
still
to.
don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
Absolutely.
You don't know what the explore page is?
That's like your main.
It's the main
Yeah.
page, right?
Yeah, the main page that says, "Hey, you might like this,"
Yeah.
but like what I get, lots of midget stuff
Oh,
because
that's
I love those little fuckers.
Me too.
They are amazing.
Have you seen these new dolls? I can show this on the feed. Look at this. These new dolls.
That's not a doll. I know her.
No, it's a fuck. Look at these new fucking real dolls.
Yes, I talk about that.
But these are the new ones, not the real. Do you remember when was it Howard Stern or
Yeah,
OpenAI
Howard
did it?
Stern had the real doll, and that was on terrestrial radio.
No, but who was the one that would put him in bars and have the little speaker on him, and dudes would start
Oh,
talking
that, I
to
don't
him?
know.
There was some guy that put the real dolls in like a bar,
Yeah.
and he put a speaker in them,
Oh,
and the dudes would come up drunk, hey, what's up? And the guy would be like, hey, baby. And they'd be talking to like a fucking real doll.
So I remember. You remember Mike from ASN?
Yes.
So he, like the first time I did his podcast, they just got their real doll into the studio. They were unboxing it live on air,
sure.
and I got to sit there through it. And their like intern guy that was like fucking. His job was to jump inside the box and then try and get it to ride him.
Look at me, look.
Awesome.
They're robotic.
Oh shit,
They're robotic, bro. Look.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
these all.
that's
No, it
all,
doesn't
wait,
say-
no. The last thing we need is robotic AI fucking fuck
Yeah.
dolls because they'll be squeezing your dick off when you don't want
Well,
it.
do you remember
to.
do you remember when the Blow Me fucking machine came out? It was like
Yeah.
a square thing, and you put your dick in it with a. I'm like,
Yeah.
what if that thing clamps down just a little too?
Same
fucking
thing there.
That's great.
I would. No, I'm out.
Surprisingly, I haven't found any pussy flashes.
You see them all the time on Instagram. The real dolls, and they're like patting down, having them
Yeah.
open up their mouth.
Look at them. No, but look at these. These are the new ones.
That's crazy.
They're robotic, bro. Look, she's looking around and fucking talking.
Oh,
The website does not tell you how much they are, though. That's what I know how much the ones that looked pretty good were.
Right.
I don't even want to. These have got to be. They said they've got 1 million customers.
I believe it.
Did you see those Tumu? They were
Have
putting
you-
out
wait,
real
did-
dolls of little fucking kids. You can fuck
No,
on
that's,
Tumu. They were all the fucking pedophiles were
On
buying
what?
Tumu.
Okay.
Timu,
oh,
whatever.
Timu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what
Yeah,
you're talking
Timu, they
about.
were putting out.
Speak fucking
pedophile
English,
dolls.
Brit.
You know what the worst thing on fucking Instagram is?
Her. Yeah.
Poppy would never be.
I don't
Oh
even
yeah. So silly.
Great boobs.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah, they always do that. They always
That's
have
hotter.
them open up their mouths
Look.
and they pat them. Yeah. Oh yeah. I do a whole bit of.
I want to know how much that shit is. I know I don't.
Like 10 grand.
If I got divorced and I just need enough money for one of these,
That would cost you. I'm gonna say it's like 50. Probably like 50.
50, I guarantee.
Well, that depends what kind of model you're gonna get. You know?
True.
All right, well the fucking black one's half price. We get it. Racist.
And then if you want,
I like how he didn't reply to that.
Because we're just leaving it there with you, Paul. You're the fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the fucking link. They don't say the price.
Well, no, because nobody's gonna pay for that shit.
Nobody confident is buying something like that.
No.
I bet you fucking Nick Sanchez is taking his fucking Kill Tony money and buying one of those.
No, he's not.
I bet you he is.
He's taking his money from work to do that.
Yeah.
You didn't get that much money on Kill Tony.
Speaking of Kill Tony, the guy on my podcast, Jason Burnett, he got pulled up. Can you fucking imagine that? He got pulled up on the stage at the Garden.
I would
That's awesome.
And he's
How funny is it? The 3 people that we know. How many do they have? 6 bucket pulls at each day? It's gotta be. It was like 6 the last time.
He told me the way how he described it. I think it was like 10 pulls, but he said there were like Saturday. There's only like 200 comics.
Really?
Yeah.
You know
He
what?
said it was a small.
The first one there was 1,000 comics and they cut the line at 400 people.
That's probably why.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Friday. He said there was like 200 comics or something.
Because I saw a video of someone there.
Yeah.
Michelle Trainer was in the line, and she had a picture, and Nick Sanchez was just in the line behind her. Somewhere.
Right.
I saw a few people that I knew in the line. But that 200 makes your odds a little better. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it better.
Would you have your minute ready?
Yeah.
You went up there?
Well, if I was going, I would.
I wouldn't get in that line without knowing exactly
yeah.
what I'm fucking doing.
Right.
Yeah.
They were chanting "fuck you" as soon as you.
There's a minute of jokes I'd like to do, but I know I've got to do a different minute for that crowd. You know what I mean? It's like I got jokes that I know
Just
I
do
really
a funny
like.
one.
No, but I'm saying I got jokes I know I really like, but I know I need to do the more edgy stuff for that crowd. I can't go out there and do my wife's got a new puppy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, so it's, and then of course, and then I have to deal with my job asking me, you know, why I talk about this. You know, but
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I was telling Robert earlier, I was like, if I got up there and they just started yelling "fuck you," I would probably go.
no,
Bill
you don't
Burr.
show. You don't show "fuck you" too. No way.
No, they were yelling "fuck you."
I'm saying, but you don't go.
No,
No,
back.
he
no,
wasn't going to say that, Paul.
No,
Stop
no.
jumping in. Let him speak.
They were just yelling "fuck" the entire time. So I was telling Robert earlier, I was like, I would probably go Bill Burr, New York Edition. I'll be like, you know what? Shame on you. You booed us. I boo you. I hope you get stuck on a
I wouldn't do
fucking
that.
train.
I would just do
The light goes off, and a fucking homeless guy shits on the seat.
I would do the
You gotta figure out
nastiest.
where to go.
I'd do the
I'll
nastiest
go-
opening joke I can think of.
How is that $17 beer? You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah.
enjoy.
Dude, look at this.
We get told.
It's art. It's okay.
I would go nuts at that moment. Or I would probably do it.
There you go.
Fucking
Oh, look, it's Robert Stevens' fucking family get together.
Nobody can see that,
Can you
Paul.
see that?
I don't think so.
I bet you they can. Look,
No, they can't.
no, look, I'm not showing this one.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's Facebook. That's Instagram right now. They just have it everything on.
That's insane.
I know. They look like they're not to buy. Oh no, this is what they start doing. They start doing it where you can see it. The whole thing is you see something for a second.
Yes.
You pause it. You can see something.
Yes.
That's the trick. That's the dream.
Hey, look, it's Robert on his window.
And I love DS Cameras on Instagram saying, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm good." He goes, "Listen, my friend is looking for somebody. Don't tell her anything." I was like, "Ignore, delete, stupid bots."
Oh, yeah.
I gotta constantly go through them and get rid of them.
No, you know what I usually do? I send them like something else. Like, check out my Facebook.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Click on it?
Oh, is the guy back?
As long as I'm not clicking on them.
Exactly.
Is the guy back again trying to tell you fucking clicks again? In the comments, have you looked at the comments?
Yeah, it is.
There it is. There's the guy.
How'd you see that?
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's always there.
No, that's somebody else. That's a different name. Trying to sell
No, but
us-
that website's the same though.
Right, no. But
Street-
it's a
Street-
different person
whatever it
that's doing it.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's fucking look at that real quick. All right, never
No,
mind.
can you reply to it and say, I need to optimize my website, meatspin.com. So you gotta put
Nah, I want to fuck. This is more fun for me.
Oh, Meatspin was fun.
I want a conversation. I want to see how much they can actually say because that's much
I'm
more
trying
fun.
to think. Was Meatspin like 2002 or something? It was a
Yeah.
long fucking time ago.
Meatspin was like decades ago.
It's. I don't know what's more bullshit. No one or Rick Rowland. No one's heard of me. If you can find someone who hasn't heard of Meatspin or Impractical Jokers being real, I'm sorry, all the new ones are fake as fuck. There's no way no
It's
one.
been like that for years.
Well, you know, John
no
Hollywood
way-
was on it. We should have John Hollywood on to discuss.
No.
You know the exact show format and you know the development meeting he was.
No, because
in.
he's only going to fucking angle towards Asian porn. No, I'm good.
You see the cameras too in the background, like whenever they're doing their.
You can't miss
shows.
him. Yeah, there's-
if you want in the background,
They don't even hide the guy
pictures.
holding the camera. He's
No,
like right
why
there.
would you?
Yeah,
But I'm
That
saying-
guy wants his credit too.
I know.
like how do you not know? Like they're so recognizable. Like how do you not know it's bullshit?
I'm not going to go into detail because we're not allowed.
Right.
There's a certain thing we've been involved in,
Sure.
which is supposed to be real, and we were hired to do something for it, which proved it wasn't real, and it's a big thing. So there's a lot of stuff out there that you think is real, and none of it is. I don't think.
I also agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure which one of those things he's talking about,
The thing you
but I
did-
agree with
The thing
all
you
of
did
it.
twice and I did once recently.
Oh wow.
Something I did very, very recently for something very big. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, you tell me off air.
Yeah,
That's
the thing,
okay. I
you
can
got,
live
the thing
with
you got to check for. In the mail.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good night.
That yeah, I knew that was fake.
But I'm saying that is
the level of how fake that is now. My God.
Yeah.
It has gotten like really.
yeah, we can't say. We'll tell you after.
Yeah.
But it's
But it was something that used to be live and scripted. That is now
2 weeks
rehearsed.
ago fucking recorded.
Yeah, but not only that, but now it's recorded, scripted, edited, and then they put it out like it's brand new. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, because when that,
Well, let me rephrase it. I could do that because I like the checks.
when the thing
but
when the thing comes out, you're like, I just did 40 minutes on this, and this thing's
Here's
6 minutes
three-
long. Bam,
yeah.
including
Here's like
the
3 minutes.
conversation.
Yeah.
yeah. And it's I can't say what it is, but it's
Yeah,
something
I
really
got you.
something really big that you if you knew it, you'd be like,
No,
I
but
didn't know that was fake.
The-
You know?
the other thing for me, well, I knew it was fake, but I'm just saying, like, the other thing for me when it comes to that, it's like, oh, so if you do this thing, if you do this type of a show, it's like, okay, like I said, it used to be live, it would be fun. You would be done in 20 minutes, most tops. Now you're doing an hour's worth of work for the same money. Yeah, it's not as fun.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I won't do it because
When I was doing my show, we used to prank call people because we didn't care.
right. You did that
But-
recently on this show.
But O&A, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
But on O&A, it got to
Sick
the point. We got to the point where you weren't allowed to because you had to get permission from the person. So you
Yes.
prank them on the recording, tell them at the end of the show, get them to sign off on it being aired,
Right.
which
Right.
took the fun out of it. And then it got to the point where you had to tell them up front it was a prank. And how does that work?
You
This
had
is a
to-
prank. This is a prank. So act like it's not a prank.
Right.
So you would have to call them first and tell them.
It got to
I'm
that
gonna
point,
prank
yeah.
you. That's
Yeah.
awful.
So now you know it's just done by different people. Yeah, it's nuts.
Like I love the Sal and Richard Christie pranks. I love those pranks.
Oh, you know that shit was fucking written by Fred Norris.
I would like to believe that those are real polls.
That guys aren't employed now. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Who's on the point now?
All those guys.
I heard. Yeah. They didn't say their names, but
There's
there's
12
one
of
at a
them.
time.
I don't know who they are.
Wow, that's crazy.
They're not allowed. They got a done just NDA where they can't do it.
Yeah,
I know Christie's one.
and he's doing great. One day a week
Sal's
now.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Plus, I'm
insane.
trying to figure out all the names. Like someone there told me who they were.
It's just I don't know. I haven't watched, listened, or enjoyed that in
Years.
The day he got divorced is when that show went to shit.
I
Up to then, I thought I'm like, and it was before I was. Hey,
Yeah.
it's like you know, I can relate to this guy. He's a millionaire, but he's dealing with the same marital bullshit that we're
Yeah.
dealing with, even though he's got millions of dollars, which is relatable. But he's
Yeah,
banging
you always
models. How can I relate to that? If I want to bang a model, I got to pay $500.
I
You know?
canceled last year.
or get them drunk.
Yeah, I canceled last year. Like I was there from the beginning. Like a week before, like I had stupid big boombox. I was
Yeah.
ready.
Oh my God, I want to make much fun of that.
The only thing I listened to was I canceled it, but when I did, it was Sternthology. It was the old stuff. The old stuff I liked. The new, it's just like.
If you're into the old stuff, he's very, I'm gonna say good, but he's very good at
What he was
having
doing.
his stuff not on the internet where you kind of have to
Yes.
subscribe. There are places you can find episodes, but they're very hard to find.
They took
Whereas
down a
O&A don't take anything down.
lot. Love that.
O&A decided, and rightfully so, that
Rightfully
that shit
so, yeah.
sells the fucking show.
100%.
Do you know how many people come up to me at comedy shows that are like fucking 22 and tell me they heard me on O&A, and I'm sitting there going, that was 19 years ago. And they're like, yeah, I've listened. They have every episode of O&A, like 4 or 5 different sets of it on
Yeah.
YouTube. You can. There's guys that started at the beginning and just listen to them one by one,
Yep.
all the way through.
Wow.
I get messages from some guy. Oh, I'm at 2008, and you just did that dumb shit. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Did you see the video with the guys who came up with the concept of YouTube? It's like a board meeting, and they go back and forth before they launch YouTube, and they go, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's been situations. Well, think about it. Here's another one. Do you remember? You're not old enough. You might be. Do you remember the phone, the Trio? It was kind of a clunky thing, but it had a pointer. It was like, I think it might be.
Oh, it was like a weird style.
It was like a
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That was the first idea of a touchscreen,
Okay.
and a few nerdy people had it.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, this ain't gonna work. And then the flip phones,
It was just gray,
Well,
right?
like light
The
brown, I
Trio.
thought. Something. There's probably more
Yeah.
than one. And that and the flip phone
Yeah.
with the screen, but then all of a sudden now the iPhone's a thing, and now they have flip phones that are like
That are
Galaxies and
touchscreen,
shit. So I think some of these ideas they're just the wrong time, I guess.
I used to like the
Well,
BlackBerry.
they're good ideas, but they weren't developed right.
The BlackBerry I liked a lot. The BlackBerry Messenger.
Yeah, except for
The little,
when one server in Canada went down, it took everything with it.
yeah.
Right. I
No
never
design.
had a BlackBerry. I had the Palm Pilot.
Yeah.
Papa.
At XM, all the employees, everyone had a BlackBerry, and then one of the job I'm at now, they had BlackBerries for the longest time, the whole
Right.
place. But then when it went down that day, that was the end of that.
Yeah,
Because they're like fucking one fucking building loses power in Canada, and
Yeah.
every BlackBerry in the whole of the USA is down.
I
That was
loved
like
it.
Verizon when it went down like a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
no one's going to tell you, but that was just one server in fucking New Jersey that went down and took everybody with it.
I believe it.
And somebody we know who's never going to admit it, fucking was was the guy doing the announcements. Remember? we know a guy that's.
And that would change your life because you're so used to your phone.
Yeah.
You're so used to just Googling or whatever. And
Dude, when I lost Facebook, I wanted to kill myself in 2 days, and then the next 28 days I didn't have it. I was very relaxed, and I'm still very. I have, I have access to a Facebook that I use, but I'm on it very little, and it's like I haven't lost anything. The people that want to hire me for a comedy show, text me.
Yeah.
It's like that group of clowns that we were talking about earlier that like want you to do certain things on there,
Right. Yeah.
and then you're like, well, there's only 2 people out of these 100 people that of any. You're in a bunch of open micers. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's like 2 people that have hired me. I'm at a level where I should be getting hired. I'm not fucking shut up.
Right.
I've been doing this too
That's
long.
the problem. Yeah.
We have credits,
Yeah.
not the practical fucking jokers for 10 seconds.
That wasn't 10 seconds.
4 seconds. No, he was in the trailer. That was fine. He was in the. Do you know about that? So John Hollywood was in the crowd in Practical Jokers, and you saw him walk into the room. It was like in like a fucking
During a
Like a
specific
kitchen.
episode?
yeah. It was a dinosaurs was the episode, and they were in like a fucking place that kids go to learn about dinosaurs and animals.
And that's why Hollywood was there. The kids.
Hollywood was there because he's that old. And someone made a comment about how big something is, and Hollywood does this, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. I could pull it up, check.
Yeah.
With that board. But yeah, and that was it. But they put that in the fucking trailer for like 3 seasons. Every fucking
Did they really?
4 hours on that channel, there was a fucking clip of him going.
Oh, I got to see that. That's amazing.
I don't think you'll find it on his. I think
I tried finding it on YouTube.
I have, dude.
I've heard
Oh,
about
one
it.
thing you'll learn about me, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a closely guarded secret. I'm a hoarder for shit. Everything I've ever been in, and anything my friends have been in, I have it on my Dropbox.
I love that.
I have fucking 5 or 6.
He's a
terabytes.
4.
I have 5 or 6 terabytes of shit.
What? You're fucking ruining the show with the dead air. What are you doing?
No, I'm looking for the fucking John Hollywood's thing so I can send it to you.
I love John Hollywood's anniversary, annual anniversary picture where he's with his bride and he's got the long ginger hair.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite pictures of him. I look forward to that every year because I think he's a week apart from me and my wife's anniversary.
Oh, all right. Why? When is that?
Me and my wife was June 3rd. But I think he's in that same week. He always puts the same picture. He's got like long, beautiful hair. He just looks like a lion.
He's as old as the fucking. He's the lion. What's that lion? The
Cowardly Lion?
cowardly lion. That's what I'm thinking. No, I'm finding it.
I know.
You're gonna-
I'm searching at the same time, too.
It's no way. He has a shitty still picture of it.
I know.
For someone who's into technology, he took a photo of his TV.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Man, I can't stand. I hate when I find out things are staged. Because me and my wife,
They're all staged.
like if I wasn't here tonight, me and my wife would be watching Below Deck. That's our show.
I hate that shit.
Every Monday night.
There's a comedian that we met that's on that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Super Libby fucking twat.
If I find out that stage, I'm done. I just,
It's
I
staged.
just can't.
You know they're all staged. Yeah.
I know, but it's just like the very thought of it. It's very upsetting.
Go onto your Facebook. You're on a Facebook yet?
I'm on his Facebook.
Okay, you should.
Look.
You should be getting
No, but look at this.
an instant message. Okay.
That's how old this is.
Who cares?
Anthony, Chef.
You know the best part about that is that obviously John Hollywood knows how to light a stage so everybody's red. This is the trailer.
For those people.
This is the trailer, so you should see it.
We'll be able to see it, not so much.
Today we're giving lectures as dinosaur experts.
Most T-Rexes couldn't get to second base because of their short arms. How are you gonna get them tatas?
The Practical Jokers is all new Thursday at 10
Oh my God, I feel very weird now.
on True TV.
That's it. That's his credit. That's his credit.
How
I got-
many practical jokers?
For a second, when you were playing it, I'm sitting there going, "Did I sleep the wrong fucking one? He's not in this."
I can see both things happening.
Yeah.
That's funny.
If you want, I have the full episode. I can send you to.
That's great. I wish you could see his anniversary picture. It's so great.
Who?
Johnny Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I actually quit Facebook for 2 years, and I was so happy.
I quit it.
I was being clear, Vic, it was too much. Political shit.
I'm happy my Instagram is still good. It was originally it was gone. I managed to find a way.
Yeah.
So I can. I gotta have something, and I'm dealing with this fucking fake bullshit. And I don't know. I don't miss that much of it. Honestly, I've spent more time on Facebook Marketplace since I got the fake, just looking at shit on there.
I quit for 2 years, and I did not miss a thing. Some of my friends like, you gotta come back. I said, I'm not coming back.
See, now,
No reason.
I enjoy Facebook, but not like an overabundant amount. My wife, however, is a Facebook whore.
Yeah.
And like usually when she says that to her people,
Just Facebook.
right? I say it's not just Facebook. So yeah, I know. Fuck you. All right, I know it's not just Facebook.
We get a call. What did you say? I'm a fucking.
that's what I
Yeah, but can we see the comments from you?
Yeah, I will.
Let's wait for your phone to
No, I know. No,
My phone's lighting up.
no, she's already off right now.
Oh, okay.
We would have
Yeah.
started commenting about other shit.
Yeah.
No, no, yeah, she's not gonna take that till after the show. So like she's on all the time, and I get like, you didn't even look at my post. I'm like, when did you post it? Like 5 minutes ago. I'm like, yeah, I'm not on Facebook right now. I'm sorry. Like I'm enjoying watching TV. Remember we turned on the TV show? We turned on the Yankee game. I'm not watching Facebook right now. I'm sorry.
Right.
Like
I miss
some people are so obsessed with whatever
the
they
thing
do.
I
I'm
miss
like,
is when my Facebook first got killed. It was 2 days before I went to England, and I couldn't
Yeah.
get hold of any of my friends in England because I didn't have phone numbers for most of them. I just had Facebook.
Sure.
And then, of course, if you message them from some fake name,
Yeah.
it's going to go into the request. They're not even going to see it, or if they see it, they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I managed to get hold of nearly all of them except for one I wanted to get hold
Right.
of. I don't know. Just that thing sucked. Then I realized it was cool to have like nearly everybody I knew in high school on there, but I didn't
Sure.
interact with more than 3 of them.
Right.
2 of them I have WhatsApp, and one of them lives in San Diego, so I have the number.
Yeah.
So it's like
Right.
that I don't miss. The comedy thing, I realized there's no benefit. Because the people I'm friends with, there's a couple of celebrities that I was friends with on there that sucked, but all of them I have phone numbers for.
Yeah.
So I don't care. There was one I really fucking got pissed off on.
It
It was funny because I was friends.
Yeah.
There's a few people that have died. Their accounts are still on Facebook, and it's just cool that I'm friends with their accounts, even though they're dead.
no, you're not.
Yeah.
You were.
You know who one of them was?
Yeah.
I was friends with Bob Saget, the real Bob Saget. And
Really?
it wasn't Bob, it was Robert. Was his name on Facebook.
Right.
And me and I was friends, Norton was friends with him, and a few. You could tell it was the real one because I
Sure.
was friends with him. But there was a few other ones like that I was friends with, and I'm fucking annoyed. You know, I'm not. Even though they're dead, who cares? It's just to me, it's like cool.
Go to Facebook. If you really want to get on, go to Meta. I think it's like $20.
They can go fuck them
We'll
up.
have-
They billed me when they kicked me off.
They still
A week
build
and a
them.
half later, they billed me for Meta Verify.
It's all business.
I'm like, fuck you. Like, I fucking went on my Chase, and I'm like, if these fucking N-words fucking bill me one more fucking time, and Chase is like, we'll take care of it. They fucking, oh my god.
No.
Did we do this story?
No, we didn't do any stories
All
today.
right. John Hollywood got thrown out of a hotel in
Yes,
3 hours by
we were
the
supposed to
police.
talk about this. Yes,
John Hollywood went on vacation. He
down
drove,
to Wildwood.
He drove because he's too cheap to fly. No, not Wildwood.
Where was
Ocean City, Maryland.
Wait.
Nobody flies there.
A
Yeah.
week ago.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So John Hollywood booked the dog hotel because he always takes his dogs. He always tries because it's cheap.
Okay.
And,
Nobody flies to Maryland.
yeah. Don't they? Okay. So he.
It's like flying to Delaware.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to take a flight to Philly.
Anyway, the point being is he booked the same dog hotel
That he's
that
been
he
at
went to before. He went there, went into the place. First, he had the shittiest room ever, which was right in the elevator.
Sure.
So every time someone came on the elevator,
Ding, ding, ding.
it fucking set his dog up. All right, and it was the worst. It was literally it might as well have been the fucking broom closet he was in.
Yeah.
So stupid decides he gets there at like 8 p.m. He puts his dog in the room, goes off to a restaurant. Right? He's on his way to the restaurant. He gets a phone call. Hey, this is the hotel. Your fucking dog's yapping. This is your first warning. He's like, all right, well, just get something to eat. We'll be right back. They sit down at the table. They don't even order their fucking food. This is the second.
No, hold on. Bro, I'm eating. What do you need?
He didn't even order his food. It was like that. It was like 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
He gets back to the room and fucking.
They already called 3 times.
They called 3 times, and then
They had the police there trying to.
no,
tell
that was a few minutes later.
them- Okay.
But basically, they're like, your dog's in the fucking room. So he says, well, can you give me another room? And they're like, no. And then they call the cops because his wife's getting rowdy as well. And she doesn't get rowdy, so you knew that it was bad.
Sure.
But his wife's fucking getting into it. the fucking cops come.
And she's a very, like you said, very quiet.
And he's like, I want my money back. And the woman's like, we can't give you your money back. The manager's not here to give you your money back. You have to call Travelocity. And then he called Travelocity, and they said, on the credit card, it said, Wyndham. So he fucking had to call Wyndham.
Yeah.
And then they told him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And then his wife's on the phone, and they're like, well, what happened? And she's like, well, the dog was in the room yapping. And she goes, you're not supposed to leave the dog in the fucking room. You're
Right.
supposed to bring it weird. It's only for the dog to sleep with you is the fucking deal. We're not a fucking kennel.
Right.
So his wife's tearing this bitch up on the phone, fucking cussing her out and shit. And then the cop, he's like, well, what am I going to do? I ain't got any money. Like, of course he has money. But he's like, if I don't get my money back, I can't afford another fucking hotel. It's like fucking midnight now.
Yeah.
The cop's like, can he stay for another night? She doesn't see them, talk to the manager in the morning to get a refund. She's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, after you cursed her out.
Yeah, exactly. So he finally gets a refund, and he's like, fuck it, let's just go home. So he's been in Ocean City for 3 hours, and he's now on his way back to Jersey again.
Oh my God.
Right? He gets an hour. He gets an hour back. They recharge his credit card for the room.
That's the best part of the story.
That's great. That's great.
He checks out, goes home, gets his refund, charges him again anyway.
I remember one time I was in upstate New York. I think it was someone's wedding. It wasn't Colby. It was way before that. And I'm driving from upstate New York to my house, and I'm
I
on
thought you
the
were
parkway.
going to say this. You were up by Syracuse.
Might have been. Yeah. Might have been. But
For one of those parties.
no. That's Scranton. I'm in the
Did you go up there
it's 3 in
too,
the morning. I'm on the parkway, right about exit 100, and I get 2 alerts on my phone that I just bought Uber gift cards.
I remember that.
There was that, and then I got fucked again on Uber. I went to fucking Olive Garden.
Somebody hacked you.
Someone copied my card when I used it somewhere.
Right.
But I went to Olive Garden in Tom's River. I gave my card to the woman to pay the thing. She paid it, and on the way back, she dropped it on the floor somewhere. So she said.
Sure.
And then she couldn't find it, and then I get a call from the place saying, we found your card.
Right.
I get it. While I'm driving back to the place, the girl who fucking found my card used my card to Uber back to my
Allegedly.
house. No, she did. And the Uber wouldn't tell me the name of the fucking address or anything on my Uber. And I'm like, why? If it's on my fucking card, she's like, it's not your Uber account. We can't tell you. And then fucking Olive Garden was so embarrassed, they gave me like a fucking $50 gift card for Olive Garden. And they knew who it fucking was. I didn't see our waitress there ever again, so I knew that she was fucking.
I got fucked with twice. The first time was years ago. Like I went 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work, and I got an alert on my phone. It was an Uber alert. Somebody was using it in Australia, in Sydney, Australia, and it just kept on fucking building up.
They should get the technology Instagram fucking has.
Yeah.
If you can't go to LA and log into Instagram, how the fuck is your credit card in Australia?
Right.
Do you remember years ago where like it's something like what you said with Johnny, something like that happened? You could just call a number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Now you got to go to like fucking Travelocity, the Expedia.
I just go to my credit card and hit fucking challenge on it. That's the end. And it changed it.
Yeah, but me and my wife, we order food from Uber Eats and they fuck it up. You can't just call the place. Like, no, you gotta go to Uber Eats. You gotta go.
And there's no phone number for those apps. So you have to use the app.
You gotta use the app.
Yep.
I got fucked recently on this fuck. You have a swimming pool?
No,
Okay, so they have these lights for any grand swimming pool. It's about as big as this, like this.
Yeah.
It's a solar panel, and it has a thing that hangs down into the water, and there's a bunch of LEDs, and
Right.
it lights up. It lights your whole pool in whatever color. It's kind of cool.
Right, because it's water and see-through.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
not see-through, refract. Anyway, they're like 80 to 100 bucks. So I get a thing on Instagram for like $24.99. So I'm like, all right, I'll try.
Right.
I do it. It gets to my PayPal page where you approve it, and you're on your PayPal app,
Right.
and it said $19.90 plus shipping. I pressed OK. 10 seconds later, I get an email from PayPal saying they charged me $52. Meanwhile, the app said, I have screenshots.
Yeah, of course.
So there's some loophole where it's like an estimate, and then they put the final amount in,
Right.
but it doesn't say it. It doesn't
Right.
on that 1990. It doesn't say estimate.
Sure.
So there's some loophole which I'm trying to figure out, but the PayPal button is encrypted. I've literally been taking this thing to pieces. for days.
shipping. Was it shipping maybe?
Dude, you know what the receipt? I should pull it up. It was fucking $6 for shipping,
Right.
$6 for a green compliant packaging,
Sure.
$5 for a dude to put the thing in a
Yeah.
packaging.
Yeah.
So,
process.
so it came from China. Now I'm already pissed off.
Yeah,
I'm already pissed because I got overcharged. For
Right.
this
Well, that's what you get for shopping on Temu.
no, but guess what? So I get the
Go to
package.
Temu, they're
I
gonna
get the
screw you.
package yesterday, and it's like this big. It's not even as big as my phone.
Yeah.
And I open it, and it's this little plastic thing with this shitty little solar panel and one little white LED, and it's not even straight. It's like
Right.
it's like on a circle. Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even on the circuit board. It's like bent. If you put this in water, it wouldn't even light itself up. Let alone my fucking board.
You should text
I
him
gotta-
if he wants to come on.
Yeah, hold on.
'Cause no, I think that would be fucking. I actually did something like that too, and it wasn't that I ordered from Temu,
Right.
but the company I ordered was a fucking Chinese company,
Sure.
and I was like, it was a little like stuffed robotic dog, which I thought was fucking adorable. I'm like, oh, 25.99 or whatever it was, and I didn't get screwed on the shipping. They sent the thing to me. It did not work anything like it looked like it in the video. I'm like, yeah, this can't be the same fucking thing. And I'm like, I spent $25. After you go through all that trying to find somebody, you don't find anybody. You can't get through to anybody, and you just fucked.
The thing I wanted to, because I would, if I charge back PayPal on my Chase card, because it went from my Chase card, it might fuck up my PayPal account, and I use my PayPal account for
everything.
I've already on the like I got booted off some England reseller thing the other day, and they've never told me why. And I made thousands of dollars off these people for like the last 20 years.
Right.
And all of a sudden yesterday I can't log in, and all of my links are fucked, and I've been emailing them, and they're not replying to me. So I don't know why I'm booted off of this thing, and it's like Facebook. They don't fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Like when I first got whacked on Facebook, what happened was someone got into it off of a document I read on my phone, and it fucking changed my date of birth and my sex to female. You know, and I haven't done the surgery yet, so it's not correct at this point. So it said to me, we think you're underage, send us your driving license. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I sent them my driving license, and then boom, they said not valid, and my account was gone. And that was it. I got no one to talk to. And that's where it started. And I'm just like, you can't get hold of these fucking...
You cannot.
Dude,
I changed it too. I'm sorry. It used to be you press 0. That's it. Now
the amount of things I've called. The amount of things I've called.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I was calling my credit card company.
Wait, actually, when that first happened with you, that like you actually got to a point where you got a phone number for Meta?
No, what happened was, I don't want to really get into crazy detail, but there was a loophole in there. They had a support thingy that was AI. And if you asked it the right questions, you could get through to like a real person.
Yeah.
And then they started emailing you. So I have an email address of an employee, which I was going back and forth with. And then they pretty much,
and then that's it.
They just said, don't bother replying anymore. We can't help you. Because that person works for the, you lost access.
Sure.
Not disabled. That person never noticed my account was disabled for like a week and a half and was trying to get me back on. But then a supervisor noticed my account was disabled, and that's not that department. And she referred me to that stupid page that says you have no more chances, you're fucking screwed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what? I go, they're like, this person can help you. And I replied back, they won't help me. There's no link here to fucking help me. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get the concept that they need a call center the size of this town if they wanted to talk to people on the phone, and they don't want to pay it.
No, they won't pay it.
Even if it's in fucking Guatemala. Make it, 50 cents an hour. They're still not going to. The amount of calls. How many calls would Facebook get?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I wonder how many accounts they disabled.
I took a selfie video. And then
I did that. That's how I
told
got back on the
somebody,
first time.
And then I'm on the phone with somebody from Instagram. I go, can you please look the email I just sent you? And they want to see it. I go, you can clearly see that is me.
Well, Facebook have a thing.
Different profile. You can see it's me.
Facebook have a thing. Which might be the same as what you're talking about.
That's what happened to me. Remember when I got kicked off a few years back? Like, what was that, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
They sent me a
I had to
link.
go through everything, all the hoops. I had to submit a copy of my license, take the picture, do the, like you said, do the video.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, no.
Yeah. Well, they sent me a link. Even though my account is disabled, it opens up a special part of the app that even if you're disabled, you can still get to, and it makes you do this.
Right.
Take pictures. So talking of fucking idiots getting kicked off Facebook. True story. Very similar to what Dave's talking about. John Hollywood got hacked and got through to something. I think it was the fucking send ID thing. But of course, John Hollywood's not his name.
Right.
It's not?
So he couldn't fucking. He's trying to send ID for his name, but it doesn't match John Hollywood, and they're like, "You're not getting your account back."
Oh.
And then stupid. So then after going through that, he opens another account right now called Comedian John Hollywood.
Right.
So you know if that gets whacked again, he's not getting that back.
He's screwed, yeah.
I got hacked once.
Do you know how many fucking Asian girls he had to refriend?
None. He got all new ones.
They're AI anyway. It's probably the same fucking Indian guy running them.
I got hacked years ago on Facebook, and I kept on getting ads for Ray-Ban sunglasses. That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
That was
And then people are like, "Is that you?" I go, "No, but it's a really good deal. 2 for $20 is a really fucking good deal."
yeah. And then you end up the shit I got. The same was like, yeah.
And then
You know the scam they do now? My wife fucking fell for this bullshit. I don't know if it was Instagram she got it from. It probably was. Actually, probably Facebook. You order something,
Yeah.
you pay for it, and then they send you like a plastic wedding ring in a little package.
Oh,
Yeah, you get like a piece of like a ring, like
Right.
like a candy
Sure.
fucking ring. Not edible, but you know you get it for like
Yeah,
$1 at the fucking Seaside Heights, whatever.
Yeah.
They send you this, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And then you realize that when you complain to PayPal or Chase, the company provides a tracking number, which is the tracking number of this shit ass ring they sent you. Meanwhile, you brought a laptop for $800.
It's wild.
They're like, we fucking have a tracking that
Yep.
proves it was delivered.
Right.
And then here's the new scam. This one's even crazier. They are harvesting tracking numbers from USPS. USPS denied this, but I know it's a fact.
Sure.
And I'm working on an article for a newspaper that I'm connected to, that I've written articles before. I'm going to fuck those people. So what they're doing is they're putting in sequential tracking numbers into the website, and they're harvesting the zip code and the town and the state that the package is going to.
Right.
And then you order something on eBay. So my wife ordered this toy for my grandkid for fucking whatever, birthday, whatever.
Right.
We get a tracking number that says my town, tracking number. We track it, and it says delivered. I'm like, there's nothing fucking delivered in my house. I go to the post office. I get the guy to look up the address that this is going to. It's going to some other guy in town. And I go there, and the guy's like, oh no, that's the tracking number from 3 days ago. We got this package, and obviously it's nothing like what I ordered. So I go back to the post office, and the guy's like, yeah, 4 people came in with the same tracking number yesterday.
Wow.
So what they're doing is they're harvesting tracking numbers for your town. When you buy something on eBay,
Sure.
they're giving you that tracking number,
Yeah.
which proves it was delivered because it doesn't say the address.
Right.
eBay can't see the address on the tracking number; they just see my town,
Yep.
and then you get fucked because eBay's like, they provided us with a valid tracking number.
That's crazy.
That's just bullshit.
Yeah, and fucking USPS are not acknowledging. I know how they're fucking spamming their fucking, the page where you do the tracking.
Yep.
They're sequentially banging in the tracking numbers and
Oh.
just hoarding. Because as soon as you put it in, it says delivery in this town. So
Yeah.
you record that, you put the next. And if you do enough, you're going to get every zip code in America in like an hour. Probably
crazy.
quicker than that.
And it's like, you get
Oh,
to
yeah.
call customer service. You can't even like bitch to anybody.
Customer service.
I'm saying like complaint, like you can't make a complaint that actually speak to a live person to explain them like what's gonna happen. 'Cause
No.
they don't give a shit.
The only one that's good is Amazon. Amazon will refund anything you fuck up. eBay,
Yeah.
eBay, you have to fight with them a little bit. They have the
Amazon gives all the money back, no questions asked.
Dude, fucking, if you go to fucking, what's their fucking, Whole Foods.
Right.
Whole Foods is so good at returning shit. I've heard stories of people taking stuff back there they didn't even sell
Right.
and somehow managing to get a refund on their credit card for it.
My mom is going crazy. My mom ordered. I got 2 little nephews. One of them is a Buffalo Bills fan.
Wait. Kohl's does that too, though. If you go to Kohl's, you get Amazon returns.
Yeah, you just go right there.
They'll take anything back.
That's why they'll be bankrupt soon enough.
I got 2 little nephews, and one of them likes Buffalo Bills, and the other one likes Kansas City Chiefs. And my mom ordered like pajamas or something, right, for my little nephew around Christmas time.
Right.
And so they charged her for like 4 orders, and they sent her like 3 pairs of pajamas, and you can't fucking like return them from these sites. Like they make it so
No.
insufferable.
No, they do. They make it become such a pain in the ass to want to use it.
Yeah. And so my mom's older, so my mom doesn't have time to deal with this. But then she got to call this number, and then she got to write down tracking numbers, and she's beat.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, so-
Basically, we're stupid. We're all stupid in the way that when we were younger and we saw something and you saw the price,
Yeah.
and you said to yourself, that price is too good.
Yeah.
And now, because it's on fucking Instagram with her tits on the advert,
Yeah.
we're like, all right, maybe,
Click.
No, we said the same thing back then too.
yeah.
So we're like, that's probably not real. I
Well,
mean,
you
we're only,
notice-
we're only staring at the tits, not the fucking
But
baseball
the
card.
stuff that
Yeah.
we're looking at is 10 times too good to be true. Than that, the one thing, like you go to like the tire shop and they'll have the cheap tires,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, they're only $40 each.
Yeah.
That's probably too good to be true. They're a ship brand, whatever, and you don't buy them, you buy the 100, whatever it is. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But then when you see, a fucking real doll for fucking $18 on Temu, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Fuck it, and see what the fucking doll like this shows up.
Do you know how many times we got scammed getting the video game simulator? game for Nintendo.
Yeah,
I've had those.
He has
Yeah.
that.
I got one for my nephew, and I was testing it out. I go, wait a minute, Super Mario 12. I don't even think that's a fucking game. And looking at
I'm
it,
big into
and
this stuff.
there's all copies of it.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Yeah, I know. I have built systems in my house.
Yeah, you were saying. So were you able to get that guy?
Which one?
Mr. Marketplace. You said you were waiting on somebody.
Oh no. So I got one off
Yeah.
a Mexican dude for $100 that I
Right.
fixed. I rebuilt the whole.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's not
It was
bad.
a memory. All it needed was an SD card fix.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was that. And then another guy was selling one for $125, and I'm looking at it, and he's sending me pictures, and I'm like, well, all there is a transformer and a power supply in the back of this, and the rest of the wires are going nowhere. And he's sending me pictures, and he's like, okay, 100. And I'm talking to a couple of there's a group for fucking building, the
Sure.
retro shit
Yeah.
on Reddit, and I talk to a lot of guys on there, and the one dude had the best line to me. He goes, dude, that dude wants you to pay $100 to collect his garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
It turns out it was an old Defender case from like 1980 originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it was originally, but it had, I mean, even the case was fucked.
Right.
I mean, the cases themselves, if you're good at making woodwork, you're still paying $500-600 just to make the case.
Right.
The joystick shit's another couple $100.
Right.
So you can salvage something like that if it's not really, really fun.
And a lot of
This
people
looked like
don't
it a
know
bit-
what they're selling.
It looks like it's been. Well, that's what happened to the Mexican guy. I don't know if it was in his garage, or if he. You know how people don't know how to fix stuff. Like I just picked
Yeah.
up today. I picked up a Chromebook. The screen's cracked on it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like $400 Chromebook. The fucking screen is $25 on fucking Amazon,
Perfect.
and it's fucking less than like 10 screws to fix the whole thing.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to fix it. So this guy, the Mexican guy that had this fucking arcade machine in a garage, I don't know if he inherited it, he moved in there and it was there.
Yeah.
He's like, the games don't work. And of course, now I don't know if you know how Raspberry Pi is like. It's like
Yeah.
right. So had a Raspberry, it's a Raspberry Pi in it, and they don't work if everything's on the SD card. There's no operating system in the computer. There's no Windows.
Right.
If the SD card doesn't read, it ain't working. Even the BIOS, the operating system of the whole computer, every single inch of the code is on that SD card. It's a dumb piece of shit that does nothing
Right.
unless that SD card is good. And the SD card didn't read, so I formatted it and I fucking downloaded a couple of images of SD cards from retro games, and it worked. Then all I had to do was it looks like an amplifier, I had a few wires. There was a couple of wires hanging, but they just need to put it in the right place.
Yeah.
It has an amp and a bass.
That's worth it.
Yeah. So basically, the system I have sells right now for $2,200
That's fine.
on the arcadeguys.com. That's the one it is,
All right.
and I got it for $100. And I had to buy some little plugs for $8 to plug the bass speaker in, which, by the way, doesn't come with the $2,200 one. So you pay extra.
Thank God
So-
people are sick. Thank God.
Yeah. Same with this Chromebook.
Yeah.
If you spent 5 minutes on YouTube, you could have fixed that Chromebook.
Yeah.
I'm the king of finding shit. But I buy good stuff. I don't buy junk. Like
So if you see a deal like that again, let me know.
yeah. Why you want an arcade machine?
No, I'm fucking.
Well, it's not allowed. The one I got was a Chromebook. It's just Chrome.
All right,
It's not really a
I'm
computer.
saying if you see a
No.
yeah.
You know what I do on eBay? I buy a lot of like collectible shit on eBay.
Yeah.
I have alerts for misspelling because people that don't know what they have spell shit wrong.
Right.
So I found stuff on
That's
eBay.
pretty good.
Like I give an example, right? This is you guys are not going to be interested in it anyway. Shit. The royal family send out Christmas cards to their friends at Christmas.
Yeah.
I have a Prince Charles, Lady Diana Christmas card. I have a Queen Elizabeth and the Prince fucking. wherever
Who's
his
that?
name is. Yeah, exactly the one that died. I have Christmas cards from them. And what happened is,
Do you have the one the Epstein file?
yeah, no,
Philip?
No, was it?
no,
Andrew,
that's Andrew. Yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
that would have been a keeper right there.
Yeah, I'll probably get that for $1 right now. But the
No,
point
it
being
might
is,
be more.
Yeah, I agree.
shit was misspelled,
Right.
and the eBay app went down during the auction, and I figured, and now I know how the app works on the back end, right? So I knew the website would still work. So the website's still working, but the app's busted, and everyone was bidding on the app. You knew that one.
Sure.
So I just waited till the last minute, and I got this thing for like $80.
Right.
They sell for $2,000,
Oh wow.
so I have them.
Incredible.
So yeah, I have alerts on eBay, probably about 500 of them, of shit misspelled, and randomly people will pop up.
Dave, he's definitely got a Prince Andrew.
Yeah, probably. It's me, Epstein, and Andrew in the same. I'm actually the girl. I just transitioned. Yeah. So the one I'm
That's
looking
why I
is
couldn't get back on
the
Facebook.
ones.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm looking for now? This is so nerdy. The new guns that work with the arcade
Oh
system.
yeah.
Sinjin guns.
Yeah.
Sinjin.
Yeah, you were talking about.
What, for
that.
Duck Hunt?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it also works with like House of the Dead and all those other fucking.
Yeah,
great- So what I'm doing is, if you know about the Raspberry Pi, right?
Yeah.
So there's a system that came out that has 400 different systems on it, not just arcade. It
Right.
goes all the way to PlayStation 3
Oh, wow.
and Switch, Nintendo Switch. So I built this thing in my studio. I have a
Right.
separate. My plan was put that computer in the arcade machine.
Do you have ColecoVision?
All that, everything.
Oh, that was the first one for me.
Dude,
Me
I have
too.
shit before.
Loved it.
I have Pong.
You have Pong?
Yes, I do. It has 400 different. It has all these Nintendo games that you've. I'm like, I guess that wasn't popular because no one's ever heard of that.
I remember Coleco.
Venture was the game I played on.
Mousetrap.
Keyword.
Cuba.
Cuba.
Right.
Oh, I always fall off the side of that fucking
Yeah,
piece of shit.
yeah.
Do you know what game I've been fucking punching myself in the face over?
But,
And I know you've heard of this, Robotron.
yeah, I've heard about it.
2 joysticks.
Yes.
One joystick walks you. It's the simplest little thing. If one guy walks you around, the next one decides which way the gun fires.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like
remember that one.
I can't get by level 4 ever. Level 4 is. It's like they put so many by the level 4.
Yeah.
You can barely move on the screen for bad guys. It's so. I'm like, I just want to. If I could pick that thing up, I would have thrown it out the window. But anyway, I built this system
Yeah.
with intent of putting it in the arcade machine.
Sure.
It has Xbox 360.
Wow.
It has PlayStation 1, 2, 3. It has Nintendo Switch. It has Wii. It has to be a really good gaming computer to be able to handle the emulation of that high-end shit.
Yeah.
But I put a big TV. I have a TV on a stand
Okay.
in the studio to play with it. And when I hooked it up, I decided I like it a lot better on a 65-inch than on the 32-inch on the arcade machine.
Sure.
So I'm gonna. That machine is not going in the arcade machine. So now I gotta buy another computer, and
Just for that.
And the drive the guy gave me was 12 terabytes. All the
Right.
games is 12 terabytes. It's massive. I upgraded to a 14 because I added 800 Xbox games to it, and like a ton more Switch games and a ton of PlayStation games.
But you could use the controllers for the.
Well, here's the thing.
If you're saying the Wii, how would you play Wii Golf?
So it has 4 controllers that have 6 buttons,
Okay.
arcade style,
Right.
and then my 5th controller is a wireless Xbox controller.
Okay.
Nice.
So you just have to you have to pick the system you want,
Right.
and then you have to go into the config and say use the Xbox controller. So now basically I got to buy another system,
Right.
which then I'm going to copy the one I have,
Right.
and then I'm going to put that in the arcade machine because I still want to be a whore and keep the one upstairs
Of
that has 65 inch. House of the Dead on a 65-inch TV.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
awesome.
It's like a fucking arcade.
What do you think, you're Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have these. So they have these new guns.
Remember
the,
his gaming system?
Oh, he's got a whole setup too.
Does he? Lumia? Yeah, this is better than his. I mean, at the time he had the curved one.
Yeah.
He had the curved screen.
Really?
He was playing,
But it was like it was like took up his whole desk.
yeah, it was bigger than
Yeah.
that. It was curved, but he had the VR headset shit before anyone had it because they gave it to him like early. I remember I went to his house one time and he had a Samsung TV. It was like 100-inch. Even those things cost now. He was promoting Samsung TVs on the show and they just gave everybody.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but yeah. So these new guns. Remember the old guns? You know the technology of how the old guns worked on the Nintendo. It would see the scan line. You don't see it with your eyes, but it would see the scan line, and that's how it would know. So the new ones, how they work is there's 2 different kinds. There's one where you put a little piece of electronics at the bottom of your TV,
Right.
and that's how it knows where you are. And then the cool one, which is Sinden, it has a white box around. It adds a white box around the system, around the TV,
Right.
and it has a camera in the gun. And as you move, the camera sees where the box is, and it works like a mouse.
Okay.
If you open Windows with this gun, you can move the mouse, and the trigger is one of the buttons of the mouse. That's how the technology works. But when you play the game, it uses the mouse input to shoot people. Because everyone was trying to figure out how you could do a gun
Right.
with a TV that doesn't have a fucking scan line.
Yeah.
No one figured it out, and then this company, Sinden, and this Air Track or something Trek is the one with the little receiver thingy.
Right.
Kind of like, remember the Xbox thing where you do the exercise and what was that fucking
Yes.
shit? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? But the Sinden guns, they have 2 models. One's $150, and there's a $180 one that has a thing in it where when you shoot the gun, it kicks back like a real handgun.
Okay.
Yeah, so for $180, and then some douchebag was selling a pair of them on fucking Marketplace for fucking $120 for the pair.
Oh.
Dude, the guy was Egg Harbor. He was in.
Okay.
Dude, I drove to Egg Harbor while I was texting him on Marketplace, and some fucker beat me to it.
Oh, wow.
I was so pissed. The guy took 3 days to come back to me because I'm sitting there going, I'm in Egg Harbor at wherever I want, some gas station. I'm like, I've got the money. Where are you?
Oh, you got
Well, as soon as they went up, I knew other people had alerts for those fucking things. There's no, because people that are into that shit, they have alerts for that brand because it's
Right.
the brand.
Of course.
Even $250 for a pair of the ones that kick back.
Yeah.
It's $360 for a pair. If you buy them new.
Right.
Well, here's the crazy part. I pay $100 for the arcade machine. I fix it myself, and then now I'm going to spend $300 for guns. It's just in your head. You're like, why only spend $100 on the fucking arcade machine?
Oh, okay, so now you have all this shit. Do you really have time to play this? What's up?
Well, yeah, because I'm not on Facebook. If I was
That and he works from home.
I work from home
Oh, see,
4 days a week. I gotta fly.
because I have that. What is it? Omniverse? Like what's the VR thing with the goggles? Like, I can't think of the name.
Roblox, whatever.
No.
One of
Like,
them,
the
right?
goggles. It's like all VR.
There's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
What the hell is it called? It's like a big brand.
Meta?
Oh, Meta. I think I got the Meta thing. I got it like a year ago. I used it like 4 times. That's it. Because people do it a lot. People buy all this shit, and we're older now, so
Yeah.
we don't have time. So
Well, the retro shit. I think I've gotten into it's kind of cool the retro because
you
like
get-
like the
that's
system
amazing.
I built in upstairs. It has 103,000 games.
That's incredible.
Right? I've favorited. I've been watching because the arcade machine downstairs. If you're not touching it,
Sure.
it starts playing videos of games
Okay.
like randomly.
Right.
Because the menu thing has like a little video that shows you what it is as you go through the menu.
Yeah.
And I look at it, and at the corner of my eye, I'll be like, I know that game. And I'll snapshot it with my fucking Google Lens, and I'll look it up, and I'll go upstairs, and I'll go, okay, and I'll favorite it. So out of 103,000 games, right now I have about 170 of my favorites.
That's the best.
And I'm playing fucking Defender. I'm playing
I hated the
fucking top. The
Yeah.
buttons on that are annoying. It's like
Yeah.
the button. It's
That's
like,
why I hated it.
Yeah, it's better than the fucking thing it is.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think what else I'm playing. Oh, the big one I did was you ever play Burger Time?
Yeah, of course.
So I didn't know. I made myself look like a cunt on Reddit, which isn't the first time.
Yeah.
There's an arcade game of Burger Time called Super Burger Time, right?
Right.
I didn't know that was not the same game as Burger Time because have you ever heard of Arcade 1-Up? There are people that put out the smaller arcade games.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not full size, but they're the same.
Yeah.
So everybody's been trying them to
What's
put
the
it.
tabletop?
They have a tabletop,
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
have one that's full size.
Right.
It's like 80% of regular. So everybody online in this Reddit group, man, they're like, we get Arcade 1 to put a fucking Burger Time thing out. We want a Burger Time arcade game. We want a
Yeah.
Burger Time. And I'm just sitting there going, I've never heard of this fucking game. So I find Super Burger Time in my arcade.
Sure.
MAME is the app that does all the games, the
Okay.
arcade chip.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it has copies of all the ROMs of all the different arcade games, and it figures out how to play them. It's great. It's called MAME. You should look it up if you haven't heard of it.
I love retro.
Yeah.
Anything retro, I'm all in.
So I find Super Burger Time.
Yeah.
And I fucking just keep putting money into it because with the arcade machine, you have a button for coin and a button for stuff.
Yeah.
So I play this thing for like 5 hours and complete the whole thing. I just keep hitting continue. And the good thing about the continue on that is it continues exactly where you are.
Oh,
It doesn't
exactly where you
continue.
left off.
It doesn't continue at the start of the level you're on. No,
Right.
it just you literally appear back where
I
you
like
were.
it. That's even better.
Yeah,
I
I
love
did that
that.
when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out at the arcade, the 4-player one.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Colin, who we went to the video store with, we fucking put about 200 pounds into that fucking machine
Sure.
and completed the whole thing.
And you
Because-
still have it with you.
because the continue on that goes right back to where you were.
That's great.
So first day it came out, we completed the whole thing. We're in the arcade for like 3 hours playing this fucking game. But anyway, so I finished
Yeah.
Burger Time, and I went on Reddit, and I'm like, this game is super addictive. I now I understand why you guys are fucking watching it. I just completed it,
That's great.
and the whole fucking Reddit turns on me. They're like, how do you complete it? It just goes round and round. It just gets harder and harder, and no one's ever got to the end because there isn't an end. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I sent a picture of it, and then 5 people write, what the fuck is Super Burger Time? We've never heard of this shit. Literally, and then I had 1,100 thumbs ups or whatever you want to call
Sure,
it on a picture of Super Burger Time's
Right.
logo. None of these assholes knew it existed, but apparently it's not the same game as Burger Time.
I didn't know it was a thing. So
Well, Burger Time is a Super.
I know
it's
Burger
a NES
Time.
game.
Yeah,
So
Burger
it
Time,
didn't come out in the arcade. It came out on the Nintendo.
oh,
All it is a little platformy thing. You're a guy. This is a super one. It might not be quite the same. You're a chef.
Yeah.
And you kill.
You gotta drop the bun. You
Yeah,
gotta drop the
You gotta drop the buns down, and you shake like fucking pepper,
salt and pepper. Yeah.
to kill the people.
Right.
Yeah. And the graphics on the NES is fucking horrible, but the Super Burger Time one is fucking sweet. Do you remember Bubble Bobble?
Yeah,
It's that kind. So I had Bubble Bobble.
Yeah.
My whole family tell me I'm gay because I've been playing Rainbow Island. They fucking tell me I'm the biggest fan.
Well, that's why.
Because Rainbow Islands, not only is it a bunch of dudes in rainbow outfits, so it looks like you're in fucking Asbury Park.
Yeah.
You know, the music.
Or wearing Paul's shirt.
The music's like ding 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 ding. I mean, it just you know, you just put a cock in your mouth when you start playing it. It just like the whole room turns around and goes, "Oh, look, a gay guy," you know. But I loved it. The worst thing is, have you ever played games so much, but you're still shit at it and you can barely get through like the second or third level? But it's just like this is my favorite game, but I've never seen the third level.
Mega Man, when I was a kid, Mega Man was my game. Now,
Was it? I never played that.
Mega Man?
No, I played. Oh,
played Mega Man.
you know what the two best 4-player arcade games are? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and X-Men.
Yeah.
And you know what's really sucky about them? They only have one attack button, and the system figures out if it's going to punch, kick.
Yeah.
You just hit attack, and it does whatever. Street Fighter has 6 buttons.
Yeah.
This is small kick, big kick,
Yep.
punch. See, all 6. That's why when you build an arcade machine, you need 6 buttons if you want to play that Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's the deal with Mega Man? What is that game? I've heard of it. I just don't know what it is.
Like it's a very simple game. You're Mega Man, and then like you jump, you go to each level, and each.
It's like a platforming thing.
Yeah, Nintendo.
What I'm saying is it a platform up and down thing, or is it you walk along kind of thing?
You walk along kind of
You
thing.
jump. You basically like jump up and down, and each boss that you beat for that level, you get that power.
Oh, that's the game right
and,
there.
and then you apply that power. This is like
What is it? Give me a game that's like.
Ghosts and Goblins.
I've never got past. That's in my favorites. I
I've
can't
never
get
played that
past
game.
level 2. I can't get past. You played that?
No, I don't.
Ghosts and Goblins. How many times you get halfway across, you think you're gonna make it, and then this guy pops out of it. It's like dead people in a cemetery.
Yeah.
You're like you're wearing a shield, and the first time you get hit, you lose your shield. The second time you get hit, you lose your armor, and you're lit there in your little white underwear.
I like it.
And then a fucking zombie will fall on the ground, and you'll be like, ah.
Yeah.
I have that in my favorites. That's another game that I'm like, I put so much money into this. You know, another one of my absolute favorites, Pac-Land. Not Pac-Man, Pac-Land. You ever play that? It was running along and he had to jump and.
I feel like I heard of it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I finally, on the machine I have now, got to level 3, which that came out when I was like a high school, and I probably put my whole, we call it pocket money, you guys call it out. 10 minutes after I got my money, that money was in that machine.
We would do that for Double Dragon.
I like that. I have Double Dragon.
Double Dragon, I remember. I was not good at it, but I played it and I was not good at it.
You know what I have too? Because this is my Genesis too. Streets of Rage.
Yeah, I remember
Streets of Rage on Genesis. Ye Are Kung Fu on the arcade. Remember that? You jump and the guy would go.
Yeah.
I have that on my favorites. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. Oh, you know what game I look like Battle Zone. You remember that?
No.
I've heard of it.
It was the wire one with it's like very shitty wire graphic, like just green.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you move like that.
Yeah,
And there's one control. It's funny. You go like that.
They
and it
had
goes
that
left.
one based off. It was
It's a tank.
similar to the but it was the same as basically the technology from the old Star Wars video game.
Yes.
So yeah.
I think it was before that though. Because Battle Zone.
But I'm saying it's the same technology.
Battle Zone, Tempest.
Tempest, I hate
Well, you know
it.
what I did buy? So this is where this got started. I always wanted a Pac-Man machine. That's how this all started.
Right.
And I got one of those arcade one-up Pac-Man machine. And then this is an annoying thing about wives. This is so fucking annoying. She starts looking on Marketplace all the time for arcade machines.
Right.
And we find an asteroid where where the keys are. It's not screwed down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can fix that. Because if you look, like you said, you look on YouTube. I'm like, these people don't look on YouTube. This thing's worth $300. It was like $140 because he didn't know how to fix it. So now we have an Asteroids machine. Then I find that arcade machine again. And she's still sending me arcade machines all day. She's like, I want a Frogger. And here's the annoying thing about Frogger. But here's the annoying thing about Frogger. The arcade machine has an 8-way joystick.
Right.
Frogger, you have to go left, right, up, down.
Yes.
If you go diagonal, it fucks it up.
Yeah.
So you can get joysticks. If I open my cabinet up, I can click it over on the bottom, and it becomes a 4-way.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Yeah.
But I have to open the cabinet to do it.
Right.
So with the 8-way joystick, it kind of if if you don't quite push it right,
Yeah.
you move into a car.
Yeah, right in traffic.
So my wife's like, this sucks. And Pac-Man's the same. With the 8-way joystick, if you don't get it just right,
Sure.
I found it's actually easier if I do this and this
Right.
and this. It works perfectly. But if I'm trying to do it
That
like
sounds
this,
like a lot of work.
yeah, it is.
That's
But
something a lot of work.
But now they have these 8-way joysticks where you have a little button on the side, and when you click it, it changes from 8 to 4-way. And then you click it again, it goes back.
Oh, that's great.
So you click it to 4-way, you play Pac-Man. So she's sending me all these arcade games, and I'm starting to play this thing, and she's like on the phone with her girlfriend. What he does is come home and play this fucking arcade machine. And I'm like, you fucking...
Yeah.
You're literally on fucking Marketplace sending me these shit-ass... Because she sends them to me all day.
Right.
Because she's like, she'll see like that one that was $125. She
Sure.
sent me that. Because if it had the stuff in it, it would have been worth it. Even if I
Yeah, of course.
sold it or even whatever, or put it in. No, now she's like, we need to get a Pac-Man for the kids' room. I'm like, they come over once a year. So my TV room is now, it officially looks like a den. It's a TV room, but now it has an Asteroids, a Pac-Man, and then the full-size arcade cabinet.
I gotta see this. Like,
You should come over. You're welcome to.
Yeah,
Did you ever come down by Robert? I'm not far from Robert's house.
I heard about that. You were supposed to have a big party last year.
I know, but then I
didn't
just,
go to my wife,
but then
I
I came to the conclusion that all those jackasses I don't care about Facebook, I don't want them on my fucking house.
No, I got you on that.
But now you don't send the invites on Facebook.
No, I tell them I sent an invite on Facebook. I say, oh, you didn't get the invite?
Message me on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you and your wife want to come,
Message on Facebook.
if you and your wife want to come down, the pool ironically is open right now.
Absolutely.
But I will be closing it the second a fucking raindrop comes down.
This summer, by the way, has been awful. I have not been able to enjoy it. We just got because we just bought a house.
The rain has been fucking awful.
We just bought a house
Patio
5 years ago.
furniture. I can't sit outside. It's too fucking hot. Or it would just rain.
Yeah.
Now everything's fucking wet. I come home from work and I can't even enjoy it.
Oh, you don't hear how
My
lazy
wife
I
can't
am?
sit outside.
I got 2 of those. You know the things where you put, they're like big and you put like table under them or you put
Yes.
seats and they have the things on the side that you can unzip or
Yes.
tie
Yes.
and they're like, it's like a metal
Yeah.
frame that goes like this. Yeah. So lazy me took the sides off. I didn't take the top bit off. And then when that big snowstorm came around last year, I come outside after the snowstorm and the whole thing's bent into pieces.
That makes sense.
Oh,
I got it for free because my wife's ex-sister-in-law gave it to us, but I still paid $200 for someone to fucking put it into the concrete.
oh, that sucks.
But
Oh,
luckily,
that's even worse.
yeah, but luckily I figured out you have to have a certain kind of drill and a certain kind of screw to go into concrete.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that drill, but my drill was capable of unscrewing, so I actually took it out, put it all on the curb, and the garbage man took it. But yeah,
But now what you have to do is get a new one.
I had two. The first one I put up, I didn't even put any cloths on it.
Two.
Yeah, and I didn't put any cloth on it, and it's still fucking bent. I'm tired
That sucks.
because I hadn't screwed it down yet. The guy that comes screw them down hadn't come yet, and the thing was just sitting there because I just put it together,
Yeah.
and like it bent in a storm.
Oh, that's
So
great.
2 of them I destroyed, but
So they're useless, is what you're
They're
saying.
all they're gone. The garbage man took them.
That's what I'm saying. They're useless.
Yeah, at this point.
No, they're not useless. You have to. The top has like a piece of cloth on it, and it's all hooked around the edge,
Sure.
and it's a real pain in
Right.
the ass. Getting it on, and then you got to get it off again.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to take it off because they don't want to have to put it back on.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I didn't take the top part off because it gave you such a fucking.
But if
hard
you don't
time.
if you don't take it off though, it's gonna get ruined.
Yeah.
So you have to.
Yeah, well, I learned that on my first set of what do you call those things? Tents, I guess. Whatever. What do you call them?
Like the gazebo type.
That's
thing.
it, gazebo. Yeah. So now if I get another set, because they got rid of them and gave them to me because they got the ones. Actually, they bought them to move. They got the ones with the hard
On what?
plastic. T-move.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the hard plastic ones. They're thick. No, my luck, I'll get so much snow they'll still cave in. There was one screw. This is true. There was one screw missing from the second one.
Yeah.
They messaged to move and they gave them a $300 refund for the whole thing.
Did they really?
Yeah, for one screw, and then my brother-in-law went to fucking Home Depot and pulled the screw.
That makes sense.
Because how much does it cost to send that shit back to China?
Of course, yeah.
You know.
What's the deal with that shit?
Why can't they just? And of course, I don't know why they don't have spare screws, but I think they just buy wholesale.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, of course.
Hey, you guys were talking about Perez Hilton. I said something earlier about Perez Hilton. Where we were talking about
Yeah.
the whole craziness with Perez Hilton.
Did you
Have
see
you
the
seen the
real
video
videos?
yet or no?
I did not see the real video.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna do a facial reaction video. Yes. Have you
Yes.
seen them? You saw Trace the ones.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And then you showed me.
And he's an ultimate creep because like he had Perez Hilton .com years ago, but then
Yeah.
he had ungraded friends. And
Yeah, I remember
it was
that
like the secret shit. It was all like the creepy shit.
Okay.
And I didn't realize he has kids. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So this is the video that got put out, right? It's all
Okay.
blurred, you can't see nothing, right? This is him. Here,
Okay,
right?
that's
So
it.
it's the video
Yep.
that they put on like TMZ.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yeah. So, this is him cutting himself with a knife.
It's gross.
That's real?
Yes.
That can't be real.
No, it is. Unfortunately.
He's cut himself with a knife.
He's got 2 kids. I believe he's got 2 kids.
So,
Alright, I'm good.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm good.
That's fucking his own. And he's got kids.
yeah, that's him afterwards talking about his life.
It looks like Hollywood makeup.
It
Yeah.
looks like what's the movie where you
Was
the
it the
skins
Blob or
the,
some shit?
remember the movie where the skins go
Yeah.
and you just see
Yeah.
it's just like that? What the fuck is that movie?
It's like Undead or some shit.
One of them movies.
Yeah. There's been a few where they did something similar, and it's all.
But the reason it's there is because that's not some Hollywood thing.
Right.
Now, shouldn't his kids be taken away? somewhere?
Pretty much. I
they
would
live-
think so.
Do they live with him? His wife?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's married?
I
Huh?
believe he's gay. I believe he's gay. I believe
Right.
Is he like getting stabbed in the ass?
I don't know. Well, he did have his finger up
How does he have kids?
Reggie's ass.
Yes, free. Surrogacy. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
surrogacy.
So does he have is there a husband and husband situation? Yeah.
I thought there was, but
Well, no,
it should be done.
looking at these pictures,
Yeah.
he did it all on his own. So yes, maybe. How old are they though? They find me an age of kids.
Yeah, okay. I'm not looking up children's ages.
No, I just want to know if they're like
They're-
20.
They're toddlers. There's no. I'm not.
Oh,
looking up
that's
toddlers.
what I know. I didn't realize if they were 20 now.
I don't think so, because 20 years ago is when he first came out.
That is fucking horrific.
Yeah.
Video. That's horrific.
My favorite one was some article said people are suggesting he goes for help. And you've seen that video. I'm like, have
Maybe, right?
Have you seen the?
9 years ago, the
Oh,
kid
okay.
that yeah 9. I'm only going because the article.
You know what that goes back
2017.
to? Though? Do you know what that goes back to? The guy, the people saying, I think he might need help. It goes back to all these people that get irate about radio shows and TV and
Yeah.
movies and content.
I don't know.
And
what
then
you
when
mean.
you talk to them, they haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's where it goes back to. They've never seen that. They've seen the shitty blurry one, which barely even gives you a
Sure.
hint. What's going
course.
looks like he
Yeah, but
put ketchup on him.
But most
Yeah.
people don't want to see that. That's
I
the
understand, but then
yeah.
you shouldn't have a fucking opinion if you haven't seen
No,
it.
but you know, if you know what's happening, you can still have an opinion.
But the problem is like
You don't have to see the unedited.
How many times have the religious people complained and none of them have seen it, and they're taking words of someone else who hasn't seen it, who exaggerates it?
How many
hasn't
people
seen
that
it?
hate? How many atheist people say shit and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about too?
Well, no one knows what they're talking about. That's the problem with that whole situation.
Which
Let's not go
also-
down the religious road.
It does make it more impactful. Like hearing about
It's-
that
it's-
decision are different.
Can you?
Like,
I don't. Do you?
right.
Call
No,
it,
but if you see the blurred video,
Yeah.
you know it, and they tell you what's going on. You don't have to see
no, I
what
get
everything.
that. I'm talking about people that like.
But that's the point I'm getting at. You don't have to actually see every fucking knife.
No,
fight.
no. I'm not
You,
talking about
you
that.
have to. You know what's
I'm
going
talking
on.
about
and you
someone
can
who
have
hasn't
an
seen
opinion.
any of it, and they're
Yeah.
just.
Well, no, people suck.
They don't call it Chinese whistle. They call it something else.
Right.
What do they call it?
Call what?
The Chinese whistle game, where I say you sang and you tell them.
Telephone game.
Or telephone game.
So by the time it gets to the end, it's wrong. So you could say something on this podcast. They call it Chinese whistle singing. Or maybe back
Is
then.
that a British thing?
Well, yeah, probably.
That's got to be a British thing.
It definitely is, probably. Anyway, the point being is,
Yeah.
he could say something. You could tell someone something that's not quite right because you heard it how you heard it.
Yeah.
And by the time it gets to number 5, the guy at the fucking Catholic league is going to freak out about what they watched.
Oh yeah.
It's not the same thing. And it's a fact. It's not like people do it on purpose. It just happens, and they proved it hundreds of times.
Right.
Can we agree though that those kids could be elsewhere?
Yes,
Situations
I think
like
the three of us can agree on that. I hope other people do.
that? Yeah. I hope they do. Like I'm gonna be following that now. Like to see what they're gonna do. with this
You should
kid.
look it up. Where are the kids?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't want their fucking address.
I'm not looking up where are his kids right now.
Sign-
Speaking of you and your
Jared.
watch lists,
Sign Jared.
that's why you're on these watch lists.
That's insane.
Secret Service is coming knocking on your door again.
They've all retired.
There's new people that
there
work
is. That's the problem. I had a conversation with one of the people I used to work with quite recently, and I'm like, "Yeah, can you do this and that?" And they're like, "I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone down there anymore."
Right.
You know, it's a new people.
They have
You can't drop names from 30 years ago.
Right.
Well, yeah, especially in like a government job because nobody's there that long.
Yeah. And nobody knows nothing.
I was trying to look up my 2 computer teachers from high school, just because I wanted to see where they were and shit. Because they're the ones who kind of.
Where are they now?
Yeah, one of them I found, and the other one I wrote to the school on the email, and they had no record of it from it was 1987. They had no record of the teacher.
Of course not.
So I'm like, okay.
Well,
And his last name is Williams, and I don't know his first name.
Mr.
It
Williams.
might have been Kevin, but Williams might be. It might be
There you
Smith.
go.
It's so vague.
Smith.
And I mean, odd names, I'll find them on LinkedIn. No problem.
Right,
Sure.
that's
You
easy.
know, but Kevin Williams. If it is, I just remember it was Keith Kevin, maybe,
Right.
but that might be completely wrong. But
Both
of those names, there's a
40,
million
almost
people.
40 years ago.
there's a the one guy is like retired.
Right.
He's still teaching Microsoft Office, which is
He's doing personal lessons.
summit. He's cycling around the country in like the fucking cycling contest and shit.
Probably
Look,
smart.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
he's sleeping right
the
now.
other one, I
You
you know what, you just kind of want to know where they're at, what happened to them.
Yeah.
Of course.
Especially because they're the ones that kind of let me get into what I wanted to get into on the computers. They gave me the extra time I wanted
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So they were a big influence.
So I want to find them too, so we can fucking
Punch them in the face.
Right.
for creating this fucking disaster right here, this monster before us. No, but like same shit like that when you were saying like they don't keep records of some shit anymore. I told you the problem I'm having with my fucking college graduation video. Because they stopped doing videos because everybody does it on their phone. So
Sure.
the school's not going through the expense anymore to hire the videographers, which first of all is fucking weird and stupid. But
I'm talking about still trying to get hold of your old.
I still don't have a copy of my fucking college graduation video.
You're not friends with Facebook with how many people?
And none of them have it.
You've actually asked everyone.
Everyone that I could think of, yeah.
Yeah.
I asked people from different classes too. I'm like, oh, you weren't that year? Damn. Do you know anybody that was? No. Damn. You're like,
Wow.
well, I had a house fire like
All you got to do is
15 years ago.
find one kid in your group, and I know this will be easy for you. Find one kid in your group that got arrested for fucking kids in the future after high school.
No.
And then
It was, first of all, it was college.
do a Freedom of Information Act against that person's court records and evidence. You will find your fucking video.
No, that was
You know here's the fucked up part. It's like some of the TV. I'm into like getting versions of TV shows before they're finished. I'm like a big.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
shit. And I know that there's 4 episodes of The Sopranos out there.
right. He's done The Sopranos, and
Yeah.
what was the other one that he did too?
Entourage.
Right, yeah. Like, but he has,
you
like,
didn't
all the different-
Finish it, or you?
No, they're unfinished.
No,
edits.
they're unfinished edits of the
Oh.
shows,
They have
of the
different
episodes.
Different
Sure.
edits and shit. Different,
Oh, okay.
Sometimes different scenes, different characters.
Right, I got you.
But the point being is this.
Or they'll have like what was the one movie you said you had that you had like an extra hour of footage from it?
So.
Oh, Apocalypse Now. I have a 6 hours 45-minute long version.
Of what?
Apocalypse Now.
Really?
Yeah, 6 hours. I think it's 6 hours. And I have a 6-hour version of Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Both of those movies, they had to trim them down to like 3 hours, but it started at 6.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I have those. I love that shit. I'm like I literally when I get
He's a whore and a hoarder
yes.
for
Weird
things. No, for
Yeah,
things. It's like, guess what I have?
Yeah.
Like some people are like, oh, what'd you get? You found like a special fucking piece of jewelry for your wife? No, I found a T-shirt that was worn by this guy 70 years ago,
You know,
and he did it on one episode
Yeah.
of this show in Belgium.
I found a T-shirt.
But he's British, so I'm a fan, so I still got a copy.
No, I
still
didn't buy this because I thought it was not worth the money. But someone has a T-shirt.
So if it
from
was
when
cheaper, you would have got it.
When Opie was doing his own show on Long Island, it was called Opie's Midnight Attitude.
Right.
Or no, Opie, yeah, it was nighttime. Someone, I've never seen it before, and it popped up on eBay, and the guy wanted like fucking $700 for it, and I'm like, I'll give you 7.
Yeah.
You know. But like The Sopranos, I'll get these episodes from people, and I'll play them on a phone next to the TV with the regular episode, and I'll be like, oh wow, there's a line of dialogue there that
Right.
wasn't.
So how different is Entourage? There's like somebody else.
The pilot episode I have in Entourage, the whole first 5 minutes on the TV show, they're in a restaurant talking about Aquaman and have a poster.
Sure.
The one I have, they're in a bar talking about Aquaman.
And you paid for this?
I love this shit. I love it. It's like
He's a fucking weirdo in the best possible way.
If it was somebody else playing Vince, I get it. Or like maybe like.
Well, how about
he is Vince's
how about
role.
the footage of Back to the Future where it was Eric Stoltz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually on YouTube. Some of the footage.
My favorite thing about that story is like becomes such big,
Eric Stoltz is not funny. That's what you learn from that.
No. All the pop culture stuff when they talk about everything that happened with that movie, like they go through like, when you watch the videos, like all the behind the scenes, we had Eric Stoltz was the second choice, but they had him film first because they had Michael J. Fox's contract. And then you go in, you're like, and then if you've seen the Flash movie, they actually reference, they're like, Eric Stoltz, the Flash.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric Stoltz, Marty McFly. Yeah.
No, I'm not into this kind of movies. Heterosexual porn.
You're
you guys watch the movie Spawn with Michael J. Williams?
Michael J. White.
Michael J. White.
Yeah. So
Years ago.
all right, so the movie was done, and it was all puppet, Robotronic shit,
Okay.
right? And the company came in and said, ColecoVision's a thing now, or whatever it was at the time. Let's throw a bunch of money at it and make it all CGI. So quite recently, somebody leaked a copy without any CGI in it, and it's all puppets.
Oh,
And to me, I know nothing about that movie, but it's really cool that I have something that not a
That's
lot of,
different.
Well,
That's different.
to me, the part is different. Like, I have an episode, remember the first episode of the last season where he got arrested? He was in jail for a little while, Tony?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And he came back out, and they had a party at the house for
Yes.
him. So the episode I have, they walk into the house, and there's like buffet trays.
And it went
laid out.
black.
Yeah, no, that's the wrong episode. So it has all buffet trays laid out, and they're eating buffet, right?
Okay.
So the
No,
version
I don't think they were eating buffet.
buffet tray, whatever, from the
I could listen.
They were
to
eating.
all day.
They were eating Italian
Yeah.
food. I guarantee
So in
it.
the version that went on TV,
Yeah.
they walk into the house and two FBI agents knock on the door, and they go into the foyer, whatever you want to call
Right,
it,
the foyer.
of the house, and they interview him. And
That's a
once-
British word that you could use.
yeah,
That makes
but
sense.
Once you know that scene wasn't originally in the episode, you can spot the lighting drop.
Wow.
And the most famous scene is the last episode of season 3, where Adriana meets the FBI agent girl
Yes.
in the fucking, I don't know if it was town, I think it was Clifton, in the clothes shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember
So-
So
that.
that weird little side street.
So the,
I know exactly where that
so
is.
there's a lady with brunette hair whose name I've forgotten, which you will. I'll
Okay.
look it up in a second. I'll tell you.
Yeah, finish
Um,
the fucking story.
It's a brunette girl who's very popular now in other stuff, but she decided she didn't want to continue to the 4th season when they made it a big character. So they used the blonde lady, and they went back and refilmed every shot in that where she met,
Right.
and back in the FBI room where they brought her in and said, "Hey, we got a job for you."
Yep.
Right.
So they refilmed that scene with the blonde girl, but they only shot the front angles. So
Right.
they only shot the pieces they need.
Wow.
But the lighting's not quite right. But every time they've transmitted it since then, and the DVDs all contain the new girl. That other girl's gone.
That's wild.
Now, I think
That's good.
I think her name's Farouk.
Yeah.
Something.
That I can sign off.
Faruka Balls.
Like Sopranos.
The girl from what's that?
Oh.
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
And what's the one? The
The
Water
Craft.
Boy.
Craft.
The Craft. Yeah, and Water Boy.
Yeah. Cruz Ball.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah.
You said brunette. I'm like, that's the one that sounds even
It'll
close.
come. Oh, yeah.
I've never seen Eric. I never saw the.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah,
That's
who it
the
is.
girl from the Water Boy.
Yeah. So she was in it.
Did you see the Water Boy?
Yeah. No.
That was the girl that played the girlfriend.
Okay, so she didn't want to continue in the series. Talk about big mistakes. I love reading about these people that like, oh, I don't think that show will be good.
Look about the guy.
Yeah, but there was already season 3 and it was huge. How do
Yeah.
you not want to be a part of it?
It's retarded.
Well, what about Craig Bierko? He passed on Chandler.
Yeah.
Like he was on Chandler and he passed on.
There's a bunch like that. There
Well,
was, I had one
wait,
recently.
did you read the book too?
No.
Matthew Perry's book? Because
No.
he talks about it. Because they were actually childhood friends from Canada.
Oh shit.
So when they were talking about that, them two and Hank Azaria were good friends.
Yes.
So like when they all went out for this part, and he had gotten the part, and he's like, he's like they offered me this or a lead in a different series. He's like, I'm gonna go for that. He's like, I don't want to be a part of some ensemble. I want to be the guy.
Sure.
And he went. That makes sense in and of itself.
Right.
But he went and he passed on Friends, not knowing Friends was going to be what it became.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, and now here Matthew Perry's like, all right, whatever. Now I'm going to commit suicide. It's
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's another.
And then Hank Azaria winds up coming on in like the last couple seasons.
Yes.
So-
David.
Yeah.
With Phoebe.
So
Yeah.
talking about Friends, there was a spin-off called Joey.
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
that.
I remember that.
With the
Yeah.
chick from The Sopranos.
But the
Yeah.
pilot
Yeah.
never aired, and that's something that people have. I think I have it, but I just don't care.
I remember seeing.
Yeah, but they made a different.
I've seen like 1 or 2
Oh.
episodes. It was terrible.
Like,
But I was a fan of the character. I'm like, all right, I like him. He's
Yeah.
goofy.
Well, I think in Seinfeld also wasn't there a different Elaine or something?
No, there wasn't an Elaine in the pilot. And what they had is for the female person, they had the waitress at the diner.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was like
yeah,
a redheaded waitress.
Yes.
well, that's like Adriana in Sopranos.
I love shit like
Was
that.
in Joey.
In the pilot, because so I have the pilot that was a year and a half before anything else was done.
Right.
And Adriana was just the hostess that never said anything in the
Right.
first episode, and David Chase liked her and made her a character.
Right.
But if you watch the first episode, it's like she's in the background and that's it.
Right.
You know, so there's a lot of pilots.
There are.
I
a lot
have
of
so
shows
many
like that.
pilots
Yeah.
where, look, perfect example. The first episode of Sopranos, Tony did a voiceover.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He
Yeah.
voiced, no, it's in the regular one. It's not just that. He did a voiceover and he talks about stuff, and he also does not have the Jersey accent. Once the show got picked up, he went to a voice coach to get the
To use
accent.
the accent, right? Yeah.
If you listen to, if
Right.
you watch the first episode of Sopranos, he does a voiceover. He doesn't have the voiceover.
The crazy thing about that series is Artie Lang's dad is friends with the people that actual family is based off of. The actual mafia family from
Really?
Union that it's based off of. Like if you hear him talk, you can actually hear Artie talk about it. I actually one of the shows I did with him years ago with Bridgestone. It's like, oh yeah, he was talking about shit like that. It's like, yeah, I could have been in The Sopranos, you know.
Well, here's one for you. So the second episode of Sopranos, in the first episode, Tony's not in charge. The other guy is in charge. But then
Junior.
After that, all of a sudden he's in charge. Junior's trying to get in charge, right?
Right.
There's a scene outside
Right.
Satrial's.
Deleted scene.
In the first, no, it's in the real one. In the first episode, they're not at Satrial's. It's a different place. The pork store is not Satrial's.
Okay.
It's just filmed somewhere else that kind of
Okay.
looks a little bit.
Sure.
But Junior is outside talking to someone, and the guy he's talking to is the real guy that Junior was based on.
Oh,
He's
that's
like a
phenomenal.
cameo.
See, that's cool.
Yeah. This once you get into the stuff like that, I'm like a whore for that information. I just love that shit.
Okay, so one thing I learned, I don't know if you know, who's the guy in The Sopranos? He owns the racetrack or whatever, and then he's supposed to give Tony's mom money. He's got a black girlfriend in it. Like he shows around randomly.
Robert De Niro.
No. In The Sopranos, he's like Tony's like friend, and like he goes there like sometimes. Like he's got like a horse ranch or something. I can't think of his fucking name. Mel. Not Mel. He's the lawyer.
Oh God, I know who you're talking
Boy
about. Yes,
Short.
yes. Because he was also involved with the whole music industry thing too.
Yes.
With them. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember the character's name or the guy's name,
Right.
but I know who you're talking about.
So that kind of movie, like originally that was going to be Jerry Stiller,
Yeah.
and Jerry
I could
Stiller,
see that.
Jerry Stiller turned it down because he was doing a shampoo commercial, and they weren't going to pay him or something like that.
There was one that
But
came
that
out.
was going to be Jerry Stiller. That character, I forgot his name. Bush or
But you know what makes more sense with Jerry Stiller? He was also the voice of fucking OTB for years. Him and his wife.
Oh wow.
Him and Ann Mira used to do the OTB commercials.
I
where he'd
know
be
that.
standing there like, oh, come on with the horses and shit.
All right, here's one for you. Then who was the character of Tony Soprano originally written?
I can tell you this. It was either Syl. He was one
That's
of
who
them,
it was.
and then it was the other guy, Jackie Senior.
Yeah, no, it was Sam. It was Sil. So
But
because
I know it was
he
between-
wrote it for him. No, and Chip Davis kind of actually said he wrote it for him, but HBO wouldn't put him as a non-actor as a character in a show that cost that much.
They did say
They
that.
wanted a name. They wanted someone
Yes.
for the main character.
And they did say Jackie was close to getting it. It was close. It was between him, Syl, and James.
Yeah.
See, that's the shit that I love. Like
I
that
know
kind of
that
shit.
shit.
I love that stuff.
I remember when they were filming with him,
Yeah.
he would be on tour with Bruce,
Yes.
and they would pay for him to fly back for a day from England
Yeah.
and schedule it so he could film his scenes. That's how much he was in the show. And HBO would fork out for a private jet.
Have you seen the house? I've seen the house a couple
Yeah,
times.
it's incredible.
Yeah. It's exactly.
Dave, we need to do that.
What?
But you remember that you had posted a picture from something where you were in a white robe? Yeah. Where was it?
Right there.
Okay. So
But-
we need to get white robes and go stand outside their house like Tony Guinness.
All right.
Do you know how many people do that shit? It's all the
They
time.
have signs right there. It's a cul-de-sac. They have
Yeah.
signs right there. Do not come in here. And
Fuck them.
I swiped out on my lunch break.
Yeah, fuck them.
It's amazing when you see it.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Because people do it all the time.
Dude, all I'll say is, okay,
Yeah.
you take a picture of me, I'll take a picture of you. By the time the cops come,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, and it's not a private road, so fuck them. They can't tell me nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if I go in the driveway and hold a newspaper, and that's another story.
There might be a little different.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Another interesting fact: the first episode. Of,
No, you do that, but then you don't post a picture for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The
That's
first
the
episode
work.
was filmed in the house. Every episode after it was filmed at Silver Home Road, and the inside of the house was not the inside.
Oh, really?
It was rebuilt. It was rebuilt.
That makes sense.
Yeah. They didn't build. They say they don't build the sets until they get picked up for the season.
Right. Right.
Makes
That's
sense.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that does make sense.
All right.
Yeah, I wonder, like,
So
there's like so many things that like randomly pop up.
Oh,
like
yeah.
different shows.
So I lived in Lodi when that was being filmed, a lot of it, and we used to listen to the police scanner, and the police scanner would tell you what they were. Just the cops would be like, "Hey, we need someone down on the S Street."
Oh, that's great.
So we were behind the camera. Tony always used to Jeff Garfield always used to tell the director or like the PAs, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
move those guys over and open the seat. We might need one of them.
Yeah.
We used to get moved around. And we went to Bada Bing with him and his bodyguard. His black man.
Yes.
And I bought him a drink.
Right.
Bought him a drink, and I asked for a photo, and his bodyguard took it. True story.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And it wasn't like, no, I would have got it if there was 50 other people there, but it was literally me and one other dude. And that was
Actually,
it.
I would think that would be easier.
They're used to that. Though.
No, I'm saying that you think they
Yeah.
would have let me do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think by yourself would have been easier. Like
Well, the other guy was
people
holding
asking,
the other guy
50
was
people
holding,
asking for autographs.
no,
would be
I'm saying there
yeah.
wasn't. I'm saying I
I
understand.
know. That's why I said that would have been easier. Because there wasn't-
You think I would have got it?
You should have waited for them to come outside. Just go back. Hey, yes, no.
Yeah, but yeah. His bodyguard drove him around in a fucking box. Like a people stop, I know, whatever.
Nice.
These guys got arrests every single day. There's this guy on Instagram. I think his channel is Joy of Everything, and all he does, he hangs out at
Sounds like OnlyFans.
LAX, and he waits for people to come out, and then he goes, "Hey, can I interview you? Can I ask you a question?"
I like it.
Yeah, I
Stuttering
like
John
it.
stuff?
Yeah, Stuttering John.
Does he ask real questions or dumb shit like John?
No, real
He's not a
question.
dickhead, but he's so good. Like, I recognize somebody so obscure that you can't even think, and then he goes, "Wait a minute, isn't that what?" Then he goes up to them. Sometimes they talk to him, sometimes they don't. But he literally has a channel based on LAX.
You got to find me that.
So yeah, Joy of Everything.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So wait. So about 15 years ago, I'm out in LA. Me,
Yeah.
my son, my mom, and one of her friends were out there, and we just went through TSA. We checked our bags, and a guy next to us, he's like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Hey, we just started bullshitting." It was the tour manager for Alice in Chains.
Wow.
Now I don't listen to them. It's not my style of music.
Yeah, but you don't tell him that at that
How would
point,
you
do you?
No,
How would you know it was him though?
we were just bullshitting. He's like, "Oh," he mentioned something
in
about it.
conversation, Right.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, who do you, he's like, I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I'm like, "I know who they are." I didn't like say, "Oh my god, I'm a huge
Sure.
fan." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. I know who they are. That's pretty awesome."
That's one band that I've seen everybody.
I couldn't
They've
even.
had, they've had like 2 songs that I don't know.
House of Change, they have a whole bunch.
No, that I know and I like.
I remember
Yeah.
I was in, you know where the ice rink is on
In Brick?
No, in New York City, where they do the
Oh,
Yeah.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
I was there,
Rockefeller?
and
Yeah,
they were.
yeah, Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. No, because they also do a lot of stuff with the woman rank in Central
no,
Park.
Yeah, and then Central Park.
Yeah, no, the one you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Steve Carell was filming an episode of The Office, and all the cameras are out there.
Oh,
and
Oh,
all that
that'll
shit.
do it.
And those 2 guys, the older guys with the security.
Wow,
Yeah.
at 30 Rock they were filming
Yeah,
for the
that's
NBC.
what made it
That's
easy.
incredible.
Well, you know what I used to do?
Who knew that would happen?
You know what I used to do? I used to hang out outside Viacom where TRL was.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Oh,
but,
everybody.
but on the right side there were stairs that went to the corporate, and I'd hang there. And fucking what's his name? Fuck me. The Fred Armiston.
Yeah.
And who was his partner? The tall guy with the black hair.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Anyway,
yes.
yeah, they came out, but I had never seen them before, and all these girls were taking pictures. So I'm like, gotta be someone. So I went over there and took a picture. And
Barry, like the guy from Barry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. But anyway,
I like him.
the Steve Carell thing. So they were filming. They stopped filming for a minute, and he was like, "Get by this door." He come out this door, and there was these 2 security guards.
Yeah.
And he knows me. I just run in there, I've got some good pictures. I have some good.
My brother does sanitation, and
And he was on The Sopranos.
no, it was,
He was burying this body.
yeah. So my
He was
brother,
out away in the weeds in Sea Caucus.
yeah, my brother does sanitation, and like where Tommy Fox is the same area, and there's this huge pond area,
Name dropping.
and they film everything. And they were working they were doing security. And I think it was Susan Sarandon, the guy who played Tig and the Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
And they were filming something. So I go to my brother. I go, how was it? Because like in local town, it's kind of big, whatever. So he said his friend, his coworker, saw Tig. I forgot who plays Tig. And then he goes up to him. He goes, "Hey, Tiggy," and he's like, "Love that," but like he didn't love that. He was just like annoyed by like something. Like,
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
Don't say that. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
seriously,
working
leave me
today.
alone.
I'm trying to remember. There was
Like, me and my wife debate about it all the time. Like, there's a lot of celebrities that don't like to give out autographs.
100%.
And I'm like, all right.
some of them don't because people sell them.
Right. That's one reason too. I never even used that one argument with her, but like she's like, but you're famous. You should beg us to get autographs and pictures. Like, no, they want to be left
They
alone.
want to be left
How
alone.
just because nobody runs up to you, like if people started running up to you everywhere you went.
Who was it from The Sopranos that people used to shout shit in the street, like some catchphrase or something?
Oh, Michael Imperioli.
Was it him?
Yeah, because his most famous role before that was Goodfellas.
Spider.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think there's more than one example.
No, but
Yeah.
because he still hates when people just run up and yell shit like that to him.
Right.
Because and I think he's gotten better with it.
There was
with
another
time.
one. There was some guy from a dumb movie where they just shouted out his catchphrase the whole time, and this dude like
Yeah, but everybody.
30 times a day this guy was
Oh,
getting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's probably more than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. Sometimes getting that every single fucking day.
Right.
In order to be like if you see Derek Jeter, like how many times are people gonna approach Derek Jeter? Like in one day just by seeing him. So
No, you know what I would ask him? What do I got to do for a gift basket?
yeah, right.
I got Quentin Tarantino.
Or Carney,
So I got Quentin Tarantino
Okay.
because he was on the.
How'd you bang him?
No, they used to tell me who's going to be on the next day, so I would just show up outside, be in the right place at the right time.
Sure.
And it was me.
By the way, this is why he was no longer at the job he had at that time.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Actually, no, I was already fired when they were.
You know what I
they were-
mean.
But anyway.
But for that one, yes.
Yeah, he
The-
was so nice.
the
Like, way into
3,000
building,
before
he took
that.
a picture with me, and he came out blurry on the way out.
Oh.
On the way out, he took an over.
Oh,
That's cool.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
You got him to do that.
But the only other guy there was a dude, and he had a fucking pile of photos like this, and he was obviously selling.
Sure.
Tarantino told the fuck.
Oh, you can clearly see like in the fucking
But the
videos,
dude,
like,
and he's got him in
they got the
plastic.
albums.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got
So my wife, huge fan of Facts of Life,
Okay.
and loves fucking Nancy McKeon.
I don't know.
Right, from Facts of Life.
Anything else you want to know?
That's not Twitter.
She's been in a
Is that
bunch of
Miss-
things.
is that
That's
Miss
not-
Sarah?
No, Joe.
Okay, Joe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Miss Sarah, okay.
like, big fan now. She just started doing this little like play tour that like it opened locally. They did some like a traveling show,
Right.
and now it's on Broadway.
Sure.
So like we went to Long Branch when it was in the area.
Yeah, yeah.
So we went down there to see it. We go out there and like she's like, come on, I'll pay for your ticket. I'm like, ugh, if you're paying, sure,
Sure.
I'll check it out.
How long was it?
It was like an hour and a half.
wasn't that
No, it was actually a good
It
show.
wasn't like 5 hours.
No, it was called Pen Pals. And it was literally about life. Like, remember back in the day, there were people that had pen pals. Like,
Yes.
it
I
was
had one. My mom had one in Denmark when she was fucking in
Right.
1950.
well, that was the thing. So it was based on an American girl and a British girl
Sure.
that were pen pals starting in the 50s, and it goes through the whole evolution. You could hear them talking about the different things that were happening in their lives
Right.
in America and in England at the
Yeah.
time, which was really cool. It was
Yeah.
a very interesting show. And then like, so we got our autographs. Because my wife
Oh,
definitely
you paid for the meet and greet?
no.
Or you just went outside?
No, there was no pay for the meet and greet. It was an intimate show. It was like a 30, 40 person theater.
Oh, so
Oh,
everybody
okay.
got a picture or whatever.
Anybody that wanted one.
Yeah.
But it was cool. But like, if in the city they wanted you to pay for the meet and greet, but because
Of course
no, but my wife, because Nancy McKeon actually called her over because they didn't pay for the meet and greet. So they got called
That's
over.
cool.
Yeah, so they're like, oh, she's like, hey Tracy, like she knew her, she remembered her, and she asked about me because when we were there the first time in Long Branch, she's like, I feel so sorry for you. I feel so.
I can't imagine this woman remembers Tracy's name because she probably only talked to her for 45 minutes.
No, not even. But the point I'm getting at, There was the the guy, one of the guys that runs Chiller, Chiller Theater. He was there, trying to get her to sign shit. And she's like, yeah. They had her people spot that guy outside. They're like, all right, we're going the other way. And they explained, she's like, yeah, I'm not going that way. Let's go. They walked out the front door, because the entrance was in the back by the parking lot.
Yeah.
They walked out the front door right under the Main Street Broadway. And
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember years ago.
Because those people, I'm like, listen, he didn't even pay for a ticket to the show. All he had to do was go inside,
Sure.
pay for the ticket. You would have probably got at least 2 autographs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right. But
You
no,
know what would be
he
cool
wanted to
with
just sit outside and say, no, come out and sign shit.
Yeah, that's
Fuck you, asshole.
I remember it was either the Horde Festival or the K-Rock Dysfunctional Family Picnic too. It was at Jones Beach, I remember. And Scott
I
Weiland.
totally went to that.
Scott Weiland was solo. He had a solo record.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then I remember where I was standing, like, he walked right past me, like, oh, that's fucking awesome. I go, hey, man, I was, like, very nerdy. I was like, hey, man, you trans, have a great show. He told me to go fuck myself. And I was with my friend. I go, did he tell me to go fuck myself? And then,
That's awesome.
And then later that night,
That's a better story than him saying hello.
and it gets
Yeah.
later that night, he got arrested for buying heroin.
Yeah.
I go, that's what you get.
You should have told him he had heroin.
I should have told him that.
You would have made a good friend.
Yeah, and I remember when I worked in the city, I was coming out of the bank for our checks, and I saw Philip Seymour Hoffman. I go, hey bud, it was
How are you friends with all these dead
Big.
people?
Yeah,
You're as bad as this guy.
No, that's like me with any black comic died fucking.
Yeah.
Todd Lady
Or-
gave
or
me his
John
number,
Panette.
he fucking died. Patrice O'Neill had his number, he died, and there was another
John Panette,
John
not
Panette.
black,
Oh,
but
after that?
Yeah, my friend actually in the Secret Service went to school with him. So I got to hook up with him, and I got his number and everything, and then he fucking died.
Philip Seymour Hoffman told me to go fuck off.
That's hilarious.
I was with my coworker at the bank.
You realize that means you're talking shit, but if when that happens to you enough times, it's you that's the problem.
I know.
Yes.
You must
You
go
might be
over
right.
there.
right. That's coming from him who doesn't believe it's him that's the problem.
You might be right. It was such a 5-second thing. I go, hey man, big fan. That was it. He goes, fuck off, and then he hopped right into this fucking thing, and then a month later,
The what? They say never meet your fucking heroes.
so true.
Dice was a fucking asshole.
I heard.
But I mean, he was okay at stuff, but he was fine. My wife made jackets and hoodies
Right.
for him, and then he never paid, which pisses me off. But then I talked to Florentine. I saw Florentine the other day,
Right.
and we were talking about it again. And he reminded me of the story, which I think I've told Dave.
Yeah.
Because when I told Kenny, who is the security guy at Jim Thorne's,
Was a security guy.
Right.
I think he still pops up once. Now he runs Bill Buck.
Right.
But they laughed at me when I said he owed me $300, and I'm like, what's so funny? He goes, how many stories you want? And I'm like, well, give me the best one. And he's like, yeah,
Oh yeah, with the whole jacket.
me, Dice, and this other comic were in Syracuse. I thought it was Poughkeepsie, but it was Syracuse, and it was fucking cold. It was fucking freezing. So we said to the guy, the owner of the club, can you get us some jackets? It's too
Sure.
cold. And the guy's like, yeah, no problem. So Dice fucking drags him into one of those camping stores
Sure.
and fucking picks out like a fucking $1,400 coat, gives one to Jim, gives one to someone else, asks somebody else if they want one, and then the fucking goes, okay, and he goes, that guy will pay, and he walked out, and the fucking promoter of the comedy club was in the hole for like 6G.
Wow.
So he goes, you shouldn't feel better, but you're $300.
Right.
Yeah, you remember the whole thing with him and Artie Lang, right? He owed Artie 5 Gs for like playing the show for him.
Yep.
And then he goes, and you can see Artie was getting annoyed. He goes, come on, Dice, what are you gonna pay me? And Artie's like, Dice is like, yeah, I'll have
He
my
told
guy
me when I
take
get back to
care of
LA,
it.
I'll take care of it. That's why.
I'll let my guy take care of it when I come back. And Artie's like, yeah, guy. I mean, like, this is what you do. And it was a slow day on start, so like they turned it into like a whole thing.
Oh, cool.
But like, I mean, he should have just fucking paid him at that moment. I would think at that moment.
Well, look at my story. You telling me
This was
Dice?
before Venmo, by the way.
Dice didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You think when I was talking to Dice, he was doing the Beacon. That's where I met him.
Right.
He was doing the music box
Yeah.
in Atlantic City, and then he made the stuff, and then we went to the Beacon. You telling me he didn't have $300 in his pocket right then?
100%.
Come on. Fuck.
That's crazy. Fucking arrogant.
Kenny makes fun of me for that story still to this day.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. I literally talked to Florentine about it. When was that? Last week? No, Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. I talked to him because we were talking about stuff. And
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fucking Dice. And I'm like, yeah, that fucking $300.
That's funny. How it is, I guess. Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I think some celebrities rip off everyone.
Yeah.
Some people are assholes. They're like anybody else. They're people. Some people are assholes.
I agree. That I definitely would agree. This guy, one of my friends told me that he used to do security. It was either Bananas or Rascals. It was one of them. and he said whenever the Jack and Joe man came out, he would have to walk him to his car
Right.
because the husbands and boyfriends wanted to fucking beat him up.
Right.
So he goes to me. He goes one day. He goes to Jackie. He goes, Jackie, listen. Like every time I'm getting into fights, you should keep on calling the guy's girlfriend a cunt or his wife or whatever. So he goes, listen, you gotta take one hit. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, you gotta let one of these guys just give you one hit. So he did it. So some girl's husband or boyfriend.
Paul paid
punched him.
$200 for that picture.
Some guy punched him. He got my guy picked him up, the ground, he put him in his car, and then he was gone. He goes, I'm tired of getting into a fight every time you fucking play here.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, and then he took a punch. That was it.
That's funny because we know someone
Yeah.
who did a show in Marsh County and told the front row of girls that
Oh God.
told the front row of girls that their tits were putting them off doing comedy,
Oh,
and all their boyfriends in the back weren't
what
very
could go
happy.
wrong?
All the boyfriends in the back of the room were like, "What the fuck's wrong with
And
this
you would
guy?"
think after 20 years of comedy.
Yeah, you think after 20 years, and a spot on Impractical Jokers.
Oh boy.
Right. And on that note,
That's
And ironically, that happened twice, and that person was banned twice, and they don't know about either time they were banned.
yeah.
Wow.
And also the other spot that he doesn't understand where he's booked that again. But that's a whole nother story.
That's great.
All right. What do you got to plug today?
Him, a fat guy, and a hippie, and the hippie's gonna.
Let him fucking do it, Paul.
the
Shut
hippie's
your
gonna-
whore.
the hippie's
Shut your
gonna quit.
whore mouth,
Hippie's
Paul.
gonna quit because he was on Kill Tony. He's too big for that fucking shitty podcast.
Good.
Right? Too big.
Robert's too fat for fucking Tom Truman.
Well, that's great. Well, actually, first of all, thank you for having me on.
No, not a
Appreciate
problem.
this. Appreciate this.
Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna hit live now. You ready?
This Friday playing at the Bullseye with Rich Carucci,
That fucker doesn't. I did
Steve
that years.
Marshall, Lila Popovic, Ibernese. So it's gonna be fun. But my first spot in Brooklyn,
All right. Nice.
which I'm pretty.
I told you
pretty
about what
excited
happened on your show. I told you what happened when I went there. When
Yes.
fucking Ron G broke his car window.
Yeah.
With me and Carucci in the back.
I was at the show after that we had there. That was fun.
Carucci's so drunk. We're gonna die.
Yeah. Carucci's got the best stories. So, but that's Friday.
I don't understand how he
Bullseye.
remembers. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
There's probably more stories that he was involved in that he just doesn't.
Oh, he
remember.
has no memory of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely. He's like, bro, you think I remember any? Like, I talked to him about like a couple years ago. He's like, remember we did that? She goes, bro, I don't remember yesterday.
I remember we went to that Bullseye. He had a finger beer
Yeah.
in the back of the car, and Ron G picked him up, and we went to the liquor store to buy more beer to drink
Right,
on
which was
the way
almost out.
to the Bullseye, which was a pub that had beer. And then
Yeah, you were saying that.
we performed outside, and it was raining. And then Ron G's girlfriend said hello to one guy in the crowd while Ron G was on stage.
Yeah.
And that set him off, and then the whole thing happened with the window and
Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Well, we got that going on, and I'm doing a garage episode podcast, and I got Brent Purpose coming down. It's gonna have some fun.
Oh, you have a double garage?
Yeah. He's awesome.
I like
I'm
him.
pumped. But yeah, this is great, man. I appreciate it.
R.I.P.
You want to plug your socials?
R.I.P. in the stage.
John Ladder. JON_Ladder.
Underscore is always good.
Yeah. I'm good with Instagram.
Who the fuck uses underscore
I know,
anymore?
fuck that shit.
You gotta do it, apparently. But yeah, John Ladder.
I hope some gay guy called John Ladder without an underscore gets all your followers.
That'll be amazing.
All 5.
Yeah.
And then we just blame Paul.
He's cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's cute.
Not on Facebook though. Paul can't get on Facebook.
No.
So,
Not under mine, I mean,
yeah. Have to good luck with that one.
fuck that.
Paul?
I might have to go buy more shit. on
Paul?
Marketplace. Yeah, I'm doing the Swingers thing next month.
Which one? For who?
Syracuse, fucking
Scranton? Oh, for what's his name?
Yeah, I'm doing Ricky Rames' birthday show.
Nice.
I'm doing. Hope we haven't got the confirmation yet, but we're gonna do the movie theater again.
Yeah. That was my next question.
I forgot to do it on Sunday. I'm gonna text you right now. And apparently, I'm doing 2 shows for Manny. I got a clue.
With who?
Manny at
Okay.
Stone Dojo.
Oh, final thing. I'm so sorry. Can I
That's
plug? I'm headlining Tommy Fox's
Oh, nice.
September 12th.
What?
It's
The
definitely gonna
public toilet wasn't available.
No, it's Carl, Joe Conti, Cousin Kenny's hosting, and Brett Purpose.
Love Joe
September
Conti.
12th, Tommy Fox's.
Joe Conti's the fucking.
Fucking
Love
Robert Steven just messaged me. Robotron best
Yes.
game of all time.
I know he said it on the show earlier.
Yeah, he can't say it to me because I'm not on Facebook.
Love Joe
Actually, I reached out to him recently
It's great.
because I see all of his shorts. I follow
Oh,
his
yeah.
YouTube, man. It's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it literally, like, first of all, he does that thing where you're talking about the old-timey phrases,
Yes.
and he did one. It was a double, and I only mentioned the one because of it.
Sure.
That, like, I brought up to my wife, and she always uses it now. Oh, get him on the horn. Get him on the
Yeah,
horn.
get up on the horn.
Get him on the horn. Get him on the blower. I'm like, I know they were the same episode. However, I got my wife saying, "Get him on the horn now,"
That's funny.
all the time.
That's
And the other, and the thing he was showing was one of his shorts from Uncle Vinny's.
Yes.
He starts always like, you got these like middle-aged women showing pictures of their really hot daughters. Like, what the hell's going on? What do you expect me to say? Oh my god! Like in my head, she's fucking hot. All I have to do is put a little like or a heart.
Yeah,
Like, what else am I supposed to do
Yeah.
without looking like a total creep?
That's great.
Like I just like my wife does this to me all the time, and she makes it more awkward than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Doesn't your stepdaughter look hot today?
How do you answer that?
Oh, I mean, sure. Like
Right.
yeah, whatever.
You know how many people committed suicide because of his stepdaughter?
Only one.
No, I can just look.
You know what I mean?
No, there's about
I was talking about one specific.
Oh, I don't know anyone about
7 foot tall.
Fiend, Slim.
Right. Anyway,
No.
No,
You know
but-
what happened is she had all these followers on Instagram, and then she announced she was getting a boob reduction, and that was fucking what a waste.
no, she still has them.
That's like a dude with a big dick, trans into a girl.
They
Just
do it all
throw
the time.
And then just throwing that big dick.
They do it all the
Oh,
time.
We should be able to like fly. You know, like she's got
Yeah.
potential.
Are you an organ donor? Are you on the list?
No,
You got to be on the organ
No, I
donor
want to be
list.
I want to be an organ receiver.
Yeah, but you have to be on the organ donor list.
I
for
am.
that.
I am on the list for giving.
All right. Yeah. Well, nobody wants that fucking schmegma
Yeah.
of yours.
I hope you fucking nearly die and I'm dead and you have to get my kidney. And when they bring you around from saving you, the first word out of your mouth is "you're a cunt" to the doctor.
I will. And that'll be before they do the surgery. Don't give me that cunt's kidney. No, we'll be in another accident where somebody's driving to Long Island.
I hope you're getting a fucking kidney transplant and you're just about to get surgery and it's an Asian girl and you fucking ask her if she knows John Hollywood
And she
and
does.
she fucking cuts your fucking throat.
And I
You
got
mentioned Tommy Fox again.
All right, hold on.
Robert Steven does not kick my ass. 3 Mics, No Mercy with Jason Burnett and Robert Steven. We're on Spotify and John Ladder Comedy Channel. On
You know what you
YouTube.
should be on?
Thank you
Weight
very much.
Watchers.
Right?